Alright. Hopefully everything's set up correctly. Let me make sure my audio and stuff is working. Come on, Stream Manager. You got this. Oh, that's wrong. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Stream Manager. Thank you. Okay, is everything set up fine? Audio's working. Alright, I think everything's good. Let me just pull this up. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, yeah, bit of a late night stream because I'm going to be really busy this weekend. We'll see how late I end up going, but like, I mean, I'm going to be busy this weekend, but I can still wake up late, so I don't have any like time commitment exactly. It's just going to be like busy. And also tomorrow's Friday anyway. But yeah. Alright. So last time, we beat Vinny. And that was pretty much it. We beat Vinny last time, and then also did the 3 Rogue Megas. Victory Bell was pretty easy, and then Slowpoke was pretty easy, and then Camera Up took like over an hour. Because Lita sucks. It's not because I wasn't playing my way, it's definitely because Lita is terrible. And it's just bad. So, yeah, for sure. Anyway, alright. So, off stream, I realized a couple things, because I was looking into like held items and stuff. Because surprisingly enough, just giving them all the Mega Stones, not exactly optimal to have them hold. So, you know. But I was looking into like what actually, because like Poison Barb is a thing, and Leftovers, which I talked about and I thought you got from doing the Trubbish side quest, you don't. I'm stupid. So I was kind of looking more into like how you actually get them and what side quests they are. Unfortunately, some of them I won't be able to get into the post game, just because I can't do those side quests with only Trubbishes, because you have to like use specific Pokemon or have a specific Pokemon on your team or whatever. And even like the Starmie one that gives the Eviolite, like obviously Eviolite is like the best item I could possibly give a Trubbish. So it would be cool to have, and you don't have to fight anybody with the Starmie. I wouldn't be able to get it right now anyway, because you don't unlock that side quest until later. But even like not having to fight anybody with a Starmie, it's still like rough because like you have to have a Starmie on your team and like in your party. If it was just like in the box, I'd say it's fine, but because you have to have it on your team, I'm not gonna do that side quest. But once you beat the final boss, you're here, hello. Once you beat the final boss, then the construction people sell like all of the holdable items, so I can buy Eviolites for my Trubbishes. But for now, unfortunately, I cannot get Eviolite without a Starmie. Even though it's not actually using it in battle, you have to have it on your team, so it's not allowed. But there's a couple I can get. Let me see if I actually like remember where the side quests are, because there's a couple. But the first one that we can do is one of the ones that has to do with like the elevators. Crap. Hold on, let me just check my notes to see. Yeah, he doesn't get a Mega Stone either because I only had 5. So this Trubbish doesn't get one, which is sad. But he is gonna get Soft Sand, which is better than a Mega Stone because it's gonna actually do something. Because Mega Stone, you know, obviously Mega Stones only actually work if it's the Pokemon that's supposed to have it. So let me just check actually. Soft Sand. All right. I wrote down where the side quest is generally. I said it's in the Vert District. Okay, so it's one of these ones. I should have been more specific. It's by one of the elevators, though. I think there's an elevator like over this way somewhere, right? But there's no. Well, it would actually be one. I'm stupid. It would be one of at least the side quests. I'm gonna check this one. All right. Anyway. And I also looked at what TMs Trubbish can learn from like the research and all that. The nice thing about that is that there's only one TM from the research that Trubbish can learn that we don't have. Oh, this is not it. Is this like the meal thing though? It's like the first course menu because this was another one I had to do actually. Oh no, it's not. This is the guy that wants all the pan monkey. Never mind. Okay, I don't care about you at all. Shut up. I'm just trying to find a broken elevator so I can fight a Diggersby. That's really all I care about right now, dude. You have a lot of dialogue for someone I'm never gonna talk to again. Please go away. Okay. I'm just gonna go down this street then. I really wish I was a little bit more specific instead of just writing Vert District. Considering that's 20% of the map. So, oops. Yeah, there's cyclists down here. Okay. It shouldn't take that long to find. I mean, surely. Right? It's not you. Because they're gonna be they are... At least I think they're gonna be standing by an elevator. Yes, okay, it's this lady. Perfect. Alright, you. I need to talk to you. Because we're gonna fight a Diggersby real quick. It shouldn't be that hard. I mean, I could have done the side quest a bit ago, I just kind of didn't really look into it that much. So, there's that. Hi, Diggersby. I mean, sorry. Oh, I wonder what Pokemon could be here. My autos, does it still sound okay? I adjusted, like, my volume settings and stuff for, like, trying to balance it with the game audio. It's clear though? Okay, that's good. I was gonna say, like, as long as it's fine. Okay. Decent damage, I guess. Why do you have to get that close to toxic that coverage? Come on. As long as it sounds like, I was gonna say, I adjusted like the levels just because, you know, this game is different. Oh, that's because I am in an empty room. Yeah. I'm sitting in my living room right now. So, oops. Okay. Yeah. I could probably turn it down a little bit just to try and fix that. But if it's still clear, it doesn't really matter that much. But, yeah. Alright. It's still good. Okay. Anyway, we got this elevator working. Yes! I don't think we can get all the elevators working. Which I don't think is going to be an issue, but there's one of them that you have to, like, hit with a fighting type move? No, Trubbish can learn a fighting type move. Yeah, no. Okay, we should be able to get all the elevators working eventually. Not that it really matters. But anyway. So this guy can hold soft sand. Which... there it is. It does something. I will say. So soft sand makes ground type attacks hit harder, so let's actually like teach him a ground type attack. That could be good. Yeah, you can learn mud shot. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he doesn't know toxic yet because he's only level 29. Okay. Yeah, but he just kind of assimilates it into his, like, garbagey arm bits. It's fine. You can tell he's got it. He's doing great. So Soft Sand makes your ground type attacks hit harder, which Trubbish learns 2 ground type moves in this game. Mud Shot and Spikes. And I don't want to have to use Spikes. But ground is at least super effective against Steel, which is why I actually, like, cared enough to look at it. Because... like, steel is kind of our biggest issue to deal with, so at least that one Trubbish will be more effective against, steel types. I guess. It'll help a little bit. Nah, you can't see them holding it. I mean, in the bottom left, if you look at him, like in the bottom right of his little image, it shows the soft sand, but, like, it's not in his hands or anything like that. Trying to make it so Pokemon can actually hold it. Because some Pokemon don't have arms or hands or anything like that. So like they especially wouldn't be able to like visibly hold stuff. Like Spupa. And speaking of Spupa, this is the other side quest that I can do now. That'll give me something that will help at least a little bit. We're gonna head down to the museum for the Spupa side quest, which is the best side quest in all of gaming. Okay, there's never been a side quest designed better than this. It's, I think, the perfect, like, it's impossible to even design one better than the Spupa side quest. It's kind of the greatest thing ever. Yeah, hello. Yes, Xerneas is in the game, but you can't catch it until after you've beaten the game. There's a post game. There's an entire like side quest or not side quest. It's a main quest. There's an entire main quest in the post game to catch Xerneas. But yeah, so it's a post game Pokemon. It doesn't show up until after the credits. It's really good though. So yeah, these two have 12 Stupa that all got lost in the museum. And it's the best side quest because you just find Stupa in a museum. And it's great because Stupa's adorable. And this is just, it's just, see, that's Stupa right there. So it's perfect. They're just, yeah, exactly. They each have 6 Stupa, I have 6 Trubbish. They're just like me. 6 Stupa I think would be harder to beat the game with than 6 Trubbish. As much as I say Trubbish is not that good, Spupa is like a early game bug type middle evolution. So it's like, ooh. I think it would be harder to win with 6 Spupa. But, you know, now we just find all this Spupa. Like this one. Spupa. It's great. It's the best side quest. You go around and you find the Spupas. And they wiggle, and they're great. This guy's at the benches. He's fantastic. He's comfy in a cozy... See, it's so perfect. It's the best side quest ever, because he's comfy in a cozy space between the sofas. It's the best side quest. 10 more Spupa. Every Spupa's fantastic. And then they give you a special Spupa that evolves into a different Vivillon pattern than you would normally get from this game. Because I always think that they should just have the Spupas be random to evolve into a random Vivillon, instead of like, oh, in Scarlet and Violet, Vivillon evolves into this pattern, and if you want to get a different one, you have to do like Pokemon Go stuff. So I appreciate that you can at least get 2 Vivillon patterns in this game. I think 3 with the DLC, actually. Because they give you a special Spupa that evolves into a different Vivillon pattern. This is the best Spupa. I should have saved him for last, but I mean, he was here, so he's the greatest one. It's Godzilla Spupa. Everyone loves Godzilla Spupa. Yeah, Spupa is one of my favorite Generation 6 Pokemon. Potentially my, like, actual favorite Generation 6 Pokemon. Yeah, probably, actually. Trying to think of them, I really like Spupa. He's pretty good. So, yeah. Hi, Spupa. It almost makes you completely forget about all the cool Legends Arceus references in this museum area, and how Volo is like still alive, immortal question mark, kind of weird. I hope that I wish that they kind of had Volo as like a recurring antagonist in the Legends games, but I get why they wouldn't want that in terms of like having plot between games, because it makes it harder to just like play one of them. But you know, it would be cool to have like a recurring antagonist. Instead, they just have references. Alright, that's half the Spupa. This Spupa's over here making sushi. Running the store, I guess, actually. He could probably make sushi. I mean, they sell... No, they don't. Not in Legends Arceus. Never mind. This one... Exactly. He could totally make sushi. He's a member of the Survey Corps. They're all great. I know Gen 6 has the least Pokemon, so I guess it's not like as much competition for favorite Pokemon from that gen as some of the others. But I guess even if you count the Megas from Gen 6, I think it's still my favorite Pokemon. Although, like, Mega Metagross is pretty cool. It's kind of one of the objectively cool Megas. And Rayquaza, I guess, is fine. Archaeologist Spupa. Xerneas statue. Is there I don't... That's Dialga. And that's Palkia. Because this is about the Legends Arceus games. And so this is like Volo's outfit that he wears. Yeah, sorry. And unfortunately, Xerneas is also not any of these Pokemon either. Because those are like the Hisui Pokemon and stuff. Oh, hi, Stupa. See, I would have missed this guy, though. Oh, yeah. He's wearing armor. It's Commander Stupa. It's just the best side quest. These other ones, I thought they were antlers? Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah. This Spupa's actually just in a dark corner. This is me. If I was any of the Spupas, I would be this Spupa. It's the most relatable of the 12 Spupas. So, and then there we go. There's all the Spupas. Yay! You're gonna make that joke. Well, you know. So many Spupas. You would be the chef? That makes sense. And then they have a 13th Spupa who snuck in. You don't have to only have 12. Like, you can only have 12 on a team, because there's 2 of you. But you could just have the 13th Spupa. But, you know what? I'll take it. Thank you. Level 9 Spupa. Unfortunately, it's not a Trubbish, so I won't actually be using him. But he will forever be in my box of very few Pokemon I'm not using, along with the other Spupa that I actually caught. Well, I caught a Scatterbug and then evolved it. But, yeah. Anyway, that was the Spupa side quest. So that gave the normal gem. Change held item. Sorry, but actually you don't... Do I have anyone that actually knows it? No, I don't. I am curious if normal gem gets consumed if I use Protect. Because the whole reason for normal gem, what it does... Oops. It makes it so the first time you use a normal attack in battle, it does more damage. But it's only the first time you use a normal attack, or normal move, which is why I'm pretty sure if you use Protect, I think it just kind of wastes the normal gem for like that battle, because it comes back. I can't really test it because I'd have to get into a battle to test it. How's my day? My day was pretty chill. A lot of classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but you know, then you do the Spupa side quest and it makes everything better. So anyway, I guess I could just go fight like a random Pokemon in Wild Zone 1 and hope it works. So, because the whole reason why I wanted the normal gem specifically, you'll fight me, right? Like if I like, yeah, oh no, if I use Protect, does that actually like use up the normal gem? I don't think so. I should have actually taught it a normal type attacking move to see if... Hold on. We can do this. It's fine. No, don't. What am I doing? Change moves. I want you to learn Takedown instead of Poison Jab. Okay. You're doing great. Oh, hi, Bunnelby. Ow! That was mean. Okay. Let me, like... Okay, whiff that. I'd read service does for today's so is also decent. That's good. That's good. If I, like, use this... The normal gem boosted takedown's power. Okay. See, that's cool, because it means that it didn't... It wasn't affected by the fact that I used Protect. Unless it's because I didn't actually successfully Protect. Like, I blocked, but then Bunnelby just whiffed. So I guess I could test that if there's any other Bunnelby. Okay. Trubbish, I need you to, like, actually block successfully. Using Protect in this game is so difficult. Why are you... Wait, you're kind of slow, Trubbish. It's fine. Do an attack. Do an attack. Good. There we go. Okay, I protected, and then it should say normal gem boosted power. Yes. Okay. Huge. All right. Fantastic. Just testing, just to make sure that normal gem doesn't get used up when I protect. So anyway, the reason why I wanted this is because even though it's not really doing a lot now, Trubbish does learn self-destruct and explosion. It's two of like the non-poison type attacks it learns at higher levels, and normal jump boosted explosion or normal jump boosted self-destruct could be useful a little bit. So, you know, it's something. It's something I can do now that at least boosts my powers slightly. Because I don't remember exactly what level, but it's pretty soon when they learn like self-destruct. So that guy's just gonna have that, I guess, so he can do normal jump boost. I don't remember how much it actually boosts it by, but that Trubbish is gonna have to sacrifice himself maybe. The problem with what sucks is like normal type is kind of intended to Oh, they're waiting for you to fight Naveen. Yeah, okay, hold on, give me a sec. I'm explaining stuff to my stream chat, Naveen. You have to understand. Like the one time it would be useful is against like steel types. Obviously, is like the biggest deal because they're just immune to poison. But steel like is the only type that resists normal attacks. I mean, I know Ghost is immune to it, but it's like one of two types that it works worse against. But whatever. Anyway, behind Naveen. So, yeah. We just gotta fight Naveen real quick. He should be pretty easy. I mean, it's Naveen. He can't even Mega Evolve. He's kind of a loser. Oh, and of course he immediately sent out someone who's immune to getting poisoned. Dang it. It's fine. Yeah, this kind of sucks actually. Okay, never mind. Well, You're a dark type trainer. Why do you have an area dose? What do you mean? I guess, yeah, we're just gonna, you know what? Normal jump. Huge. Look at that damage. It did, some, I guess. Why is your area dose actually like kicking my ass though? Like, it's not that good of a Pokemon. Yeah, sure, use toxic better. Not do anything. Oh my god, I'm actually just gonna lose. I said he was gonna be easy. I should have not, I should have thought out that he was gonna start with an area dose, really. Yeah, this is doing, like, nothing. Okay. Oh, that protect was too slow, really? Okay. Dang it. Okay, yeah, so this is... Alright. You know what, Naveen? Okay, maybe you win this one. Okay, I really did think my whole team would get wiped to one friggin' area dose. Go away. Alright, we trade. Easy. And you know what? He's only got 3 Pokemon, so we're on pace to draw. But you can actually, like, get Toxic. Please get Toxic. Thank you. Okay. Now that he's toxic, we wait. It's our genius strategy. It's not choose at all. Okay. We've waited. You critically hit your Night Slash, because of course you would, and I swapped out too slow to dodge back, of course. Yep, no, this is going great. Everything's fine. Okay. It's fine. We might actually win. Which would be sad, because, like, that was just not a good performance. You get the toxic off before you die, thank you. Swap to dodge the power-up punch, nice, okay. Did not dodge the headbutt, but that's fine, because now we wait. I really was hoping that this would only be a strategy I have to take when I'm waiting for their Mega Evolution timers to run out, not when I'm just sitting there against Naveen's friggin' Scraggy. But, dodge the power-up punch. Okay, we're doing fine. Did not dodge the break, that sucks. But there we go. And he's dead to the toxic. Huge. Obviously, skillfully won. Completely deserved. Yeah, I'm really a force to be reckoned with. Thanks, dude. I appreciate your... Yep. Oh, no. It was one area dose. Oh my gosh. Okay. And now he's gonna, like, help us meet with Canary and stuff. Oh my gosh. So yeah, Tarragon's gonna go great. Yeah, so that's kind of the difference in terms of like how that's how good Toxic like is. I mean, also how bad I am at this game, because that was embarrassing. But like, Toxic is like crazy powerful. Like now that we have Toxic on our team, it's gonna help a lot. So, there's that because it's so much better than the stupid spikes we had to deal with last stream. Because me going like, I know Sharpedo's like floating in the air, but like it's a spike on the ground, but like he's not poison or seal type, and it's not like he has levitate. Like surely it should be fine. It's like no, I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Oh, I've got to. Oh, well, okay. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. But Toxic is like, you don't have to worry about that. Like, we could have Toxic Vinny Sharpedo. Although, admittedly, Toxic in the Sharpedo would have killed it so much slower than the actual strategy that we ended up doing with the Bullet Seed. But, we could have Toxic to, like, his grandpa or something, and it would have been significantly easier. Why are there, like, no benches around here to skip tonight? There we go, okay. Yeah. So, at least with Tarragon's team, he only has 3 Pokemon, which is great. He's got Hippowdon, and then he's got a second one, and then Excadrill. I don't remember who his second Pokemon is. I was like just looking at this earlier. Who is the second Pokemon? Well, I guess we'll find out who his second Pokemon is, because I do not recall. Who is it? It's a, oh my gosh. Oh, it's Diggersby. It's Diggersby, yeah. And we destroyed the Diggersby in the side quest, so, I mean, it should be, like, pretty much the same. There. And then Excadrill can't get Toxic, which is why that's gonna be, like, awful. But anyway, before we do that, we do have to get another challenge ticket, which... Hi. Which does kind of suck. Like, getting challenge ticket... Nice Sludge Bomb. Okay, just run up and hit it. Good job, Trubbish. You're doing great, Trubbish. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, so getting the challenge tickets always takes a while, which is why I'm probably not going to do the Infinite Royale thing in the post-game, as much as it would be nice to do, just because, like, you get, there's like a whole, like, story at the end of it when you fight Tawny again, and stop shooting your Sludge Bomb into the stairs. It's flying in the air, why did you shoot that in? Probably you got right, come on, please, hit the Pokemon, thank you. Oh my gosh. Because, like, there's a whole storyline with, like, Mega Floette and stuff. With that, and I think you have to do it to unlock Tawny's, like, really, really hard fight at the end of the DLC. So if it comes to that, then, yeah, I'll go and do the Infinite Royale stuff. It's just getting the tickets, because you can't do the bonus missions at nearly as well as you normally can to get more points, is so slow with Trubbish. Like, this one we probably won't be able to do. Oh, no, we can. Okay, well, we're getting kind of lucky. Which is nice. Don't stop me, please. Thank you. Expertly hidden. Yep. Alright. Can you turn and look in a different direction? Oh. Okay, you got this, Trubbish. Go. Alright, fantastic. Okay. So, yeah, because, like, Trubbish only learns so many types of actual moves, it takes a while to get tickets, and so getting the tickets for like 15 Infinite Royale matches is going to take like so long that it'll either be something I do to like take breaks from the DLC story, or something that I just don't do at all. Just because, yeah, it's going to take a while. I think the only reason why I'd actually care to do it is if we somehow manage to get through the entire DLC to then, yeah, protect against the Synthesis. That's a good strat. Nice start. Just because then it unlocks Tawny's like super ultra, like she mega evolves every Pokemon, repeatedly, and has like level 100s and stuff, fight, which would be, potentially doable with Trubbish. I guess probably not, but maybe. but I don't think we'll get there. I think we'll beat the base game, and then we're gonna go into the DLC, and we're gonna, you know, be feeling great because we beat the base game. And then, well, actually, we're gonna beat the base game, and then before going to the DLC, we're gonna get Xerneas and Yveltal and Zygarde, right, and fight Hal and get Zygarde, and do all the, like, base game, post-game stuff. And then we're gonna go into the DLC after that too. Okay, I didn't really need to do anything to dodge that. Just kind of hit the lamppost with it. Okay, yeah. Nice rock too. But yeah, I think the moment that we start trying to do DLC stuff, what's gonna happen is... Did you just dodge my Toxic with a flip turn? What the heck? Oh, okay, you're like super weak there. Okay, bye. Or was that a crit? That was probably a crit. We're gonna go through the DLC, we're gonna like enter the Mega Dimension, we're gonna be all like, wow, this is crazy, it's like the Mega Dimension, and then we're gonna do the first research stuff, and then we're gonna find Mega Staraptor, and we're not gonna be able to beat Mega Staraptor. That's kind of what I'm expecting to happen when it comes to the DLC, just because... I mean, Mega Camelot took like an hour. And I know that was like a bad example, just because like Mega Slowbro and Mega Victreebel didn't take nearly as long. But Mega Camera took like an hour. You have like 5 minutes to beat the Rogue Megas in the DLC. Like, it's just not gonna happen. The other two took less time, but they still were like, they still took like probably like 15 minutes each. Like, it's just never gonna happen. I don't see Trubbish ever being able to actually beat one of the DLC Rogue Mega bosses just because of the time limit. And she's gonna heal my Pokemon. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, yeah. Land hits normal type moves? Oh, I have just the Trubbish for the occasion. That's kind of my prediction for how this will go. I think we'll be able to beat the base game though. Tarragon and Philippe are really like the only two issues, and hopefully I beat Tarragon today, considering he's the next boss. It'd be really rough if I didn't. That? Okay, cool. Let's do another fight. Epic stuff. Takedown. Go Trubbishes. Oh. That was normal gem boosted takedown that did like nothing. It was a surprise attack normal gem boosted takedown. Oh my god. And then they knocked off my normal gem, which I guess I used it up anyway, so that was cool. I know he's not normal type, but like, please, Trubbish, you gotta do a little better. Ooh. And it protected against the toxic thing. I mean, random traders having protect sucks. Because at least if it's, ow, well that's too bad. Because at least if it's like a boss, does anyone get the bits yet? No, I am not a Twitch affiliate, so that's not a thing you can do. Yeah. You have to reach like a certain, like, amount. Oh, oh really? Huh. Okay, I did not know that. It might... I wonder if it would actually let you, just because I'm definitely not, like, affiliate for that, and I don't have, like, a setup. Like, it's a Mega Evolve Pokemon? Sorry. Like, I don't have... Okay, that is interesting then. So it wasn't... Yeah, I didn't think it would be there until I got affiliate status, which I'm not, like, close to getting. So, because you get, like, I think 50 followers, which, you know, I'm not at that at all, so. No, don't get confused. That's the confuser. Yes, huge. Oh my god. Okay, just shoot the side beam right into the crates. Good job. And it's oh, it's your face. That's really fun. You should totally test it. I mean, if you wanted to test it, you could. I really didn't think it was something that you could do. So, yeah. Oh my! I have a victory belt. What the heck? Oh no! Oh my gosh! Yes. That's ow. Ow. Why do you have to do that? I might as well use bullshit levels to make sense for them. Ah, look at that damage. Crazy. I should really like teach them other. I was gonna say I should teach them back like the rock and dark type attacks, but honestly I kind of want to keep, at least for now, I'm gonna keep the ground type moves just because, like the next opponents that we're fighting are gonna be. I mean I know ground like that isn't like it doesn't resist itself, but like his Excadrill is weak to ground for Tarragon. As you're obviously to test it, yeah, basically I think that's true. You gotta make sure all this stuff works. I'm kidding, you don't have to. But, you know, I didn't think you could at all. So, yeah, anyway. Tarragon's Excadrill is weak to ground, and then Canary, as an electric type trainer, like, all of her team is weak to ground. So, that's why I taught them all the ground type attacks, just as, like, preparation for the next, like, couple of fights. And then Manny is, like, a mini-boss that we're gonna be fighting soon. And I'm pretty sure he's got electric type Pokemon. I don't remember Manny's team at all. That was one thing I didn't look up, just because it's Manny. Although then again, I mean, Naveen's Ariados just kind of kicked my ass. So, you know, maybe I shouldn't trash talk Manny so much. But I'm assuming he has electric type attacks because he's a Kinetic, right? So it's like, it would make sense. Why do you have an abs? What? So it would make sense to have like ground type moves. You know, plus water time? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Swords Dance. Double team? What is this setup? Oh my gosh, Swords Dance double team. Just to whiff a Night Slash? And just to whiff a Slash? Ooh. Oh. Oh, dang it. Okay. Well, Alpha Trubbish, you're kind of fat. It's like the bench situation all over again. Sorry, Alpha Trubbish. I really thought you would dodge that Night Slash. Maybe I should have, like, tried. Ow! That didn't do that. Anything fine? Oh my god. That didn't. Wow, that was like crazy double. Yeah, Alpha Trubbish, because, you know, you weren't here last stream when I was fighting Vinny. On one of my attempts against Vinny, there's a bench that normal Trubbish can, like, squeeze behind to, like, dodge attacks. Alpha Trubbish doesn't fit, and he got stuck on the bench trying to do a move, but he had to, like, get into position, but he couldn't because his AI was trying to get him to go behind the bench, or he didn't fit, so he was just stuck running into the bench for a bit, and then he got killed. And it was, you know, it was certainly a thing that happened. To the poor guy. So oops, but yeah, it's fine. I mean, what are the odds that something like that would happen again? Please don't say me. Gosh dang it, you suck so much. And you're switching away from Ampharos to a, you have a, what is happening? Why do you have a Gyarados? Why does it still no splash? Oh my gosh, that was like crazy fast after the, that was, what the? It did the crunch like immediately, that was kind of nice. Yeah, keep splashing with your Gyarados, that's going great. Bye bye Gyarados. Thank you. Another switch to you, another ground type attack. And you have the soft sand, so it's gonna boost ground type damage. You have a Roselia? Oh my god. Giga Drain? Why does this lady has like the, everyone loves poison grass though. It sucks. That Giga Drain healed like exactly the same amount that the Mud Shot just dealt, which is kind of funny. That it like perfectly looked like it just did nothing. That would be cool. I've actually like thought about having a little like octopus guy, because I think it could be cute. So I can talk to you more about that as well. And you could like sit on my head. Okay, Ambrose is just kind of staring at me. Oh no, he's aura farming. Oh no. That, why is he like tanky? Go away, thank you. I gotta remember that I have the land hits and normal type moves objectives just to like get it done. Trying to sneak up on people with ground type attacks, but she turned around as I was going over. We're just like, oh. Okay. Then we're gonna hit her with a ground type move. And we're gonna toxic it. You don't know toxic. You're the one Trubbish that I have that doesn't know toxic. Oh my gosh. Earth power. Oh, that's fun. That's good. He swapped it. I saw that too early. I saw that too early. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna run over here and hide behind this wall. Yeah, Earth power. Why did that hit him? I thought I... Can you not swap dodge Earth power? Okay, we're gonna leave. Bye. Dude, it was a fire type attack. Why did it do so much damage? Okay. I'm sorry, Trubbishes. I really didn't think that the fire type attack would do that much damage. Oh my gosh. Camerup's back. Camerup is like our nemesis now. Mega Camerup took like an hour to kill. That Camerup just kind of wrecked my face. It's just a bad matchup. It's honestly not like actually that, like it's ground type. It's like the only reason why it's a bad matchup. And I guess it's ground fire, so it then resists, or it's then neutral to grass instead of weak to it. So like our Alpha Trubbish can't use Bullet Seed. But like it's not, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. You wouldn't think Camerup would be that big of a deal. Okay, this time we're just gonna sneak up and toxic it, so it can't kill me before I get a chance. Okay, you got this. Thank you. Alright, now we're gonna... Okay, there we go. Now we dodged it, because it actually attacked the Trubbish instead of, like, me with the Earth Power. Okay, with the Lava Plume, good. We're doing great. Swap dodge the takedown. Awesome, okay. Oh my gosh, I thought we were gonna be too slow to dodge the Earth Power, but we're fine. Lava Plume, okay, we're doing good. Oh no, it's defense rose. Okay, bye. Bam. Easy. Didn't even take any damage from it. It's just that easy. Ugh. Ow. Okay, Earthquake. That was painful. So, all of the Trubbishes that just leveled up, is Rock Tomb like melee? I really thought Rock Tomb like didn't target. But after the one guy hit the... Oh, yeah, no, hit the rock with the yep. Yeah, good job, Trubbish. You're really... Okay. Yeah, I thought Rock Tomb wasn't supposed to be melee, although it does get you to like lock onto it, which is kind of annoying. I guess that's the point? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. What was I talking about? Yeah, so the... Oh my gosh, I'm immediately getting spotted by someone else. Really? Who? Oh, you? Where? Oh, it's a Shuppet, okay. Yeah, so the soft dodging worked like great there. Like that was kind of like fantastic actually in terms of how effective the soft dodging was. It was way better than Vidi. Hopefully we can do that against Excadrill. Oh yeah, so they all leveled up and got Toxic as a plus move, which I don't know what that does. Like it doing a plus move Toxic. I have like no idea what it changes. Like, is it like a bigger area of effect? Because who cares about the size of Toxic's area of effect? I don't think it like super Toxic stuff, because that's not... I mean, I guess I could try, but I don't think it would. That's not really like a thing. It'd be hard to tell if it even happened as well. But, yeah. Excadrill, I believe, only knows Dig as a ground type move. And Dig, we should be able to like swap dodge, like we just did against that camera up in the Earth Powers. So I'm really hoping that Execute ends up going like that, pretty much, where it's like I'm just able to dodge like everything without getting hit a single time, because that would be great. Because yeah, against Vinny's grandpa, it sometimes worked out like that. But after you swap, they have to like stand still for a bit, right? Like he's standing there, and now he can move. And you can't swap during like that entire time. So if they attack you too quickly, you can't swap fast enough. And Protect doesn't work great against Mega Evolved Pokemon because it doesn't block all the damage. So yeah, I'm hoping that just because his only actual ground attack is ow, why do you know Psybeam? You're what in the world? Oh my gosh. Go away. No, please. Why do you know Psybeam? I'm continuously like completely flabbergasted by how much coverage moves random Pokemon know in this game. It's a Vivillin. What do you mean Psybeam? Yeah, anyway. So hopefully Execute is fine. Or at the very least we can like tank the non ground type attacks. Although, I mean, Drampa didn't have any super effective moves, that we couldn't exactly tank his attacks. I'm gonna like run away from this fight just so I can like sneak up and hit you with a ground type move instead. I know it's not very effective, but it completes the bonus objective, so it's fine. Nice shield. Bulldoze? What do you mean Bulldoze? What is... Bulldoze and Mudshot. His Skiddo knows 2 ground type moves? What is happening? Dude, Tarragon's Hippowdon does not know a ground type attack. It doesn't. I like checked this morning, so I would like be more prepared and stuff. And I was surprised to see that the ground type trainer's mono ground type does not know a ground type move. But this random trainer's Skidoo knows 2. 2 ground type. How much coverage do you need? Like, what are you doing? It's, oh my gosh. Why? Anyway, we almost have our ticket, so this might almost be over. We actually got like pretty good bonus objectives in terms of, oh, that will learn self-destruct. Oh my gosh, okay. Plus moves. Land hits with poison type moves, now you give me that, okay. Anyway. Just gonna spam plus moves. Nice light screen. Okay, what? Sorry, I was like completely taken aback that it somehow, for some reason, knows like 2 ground. And also, Philippe's Steelix does not know ground type move either, which is like even better because that was like I mean, ground steel types are one of the 2 worst typings that a Pokemon can have for us. So the fact that it's a ground type that doesn't utilize the fact that it's a ground type is like amazing. And I don't care about steel type attacks, I just care about steel type like defensively. So, yeah. Unfortunately the Trubbish I gave the normal gem to is one of the only ones that has not yet learned self-destruct. Oh, great. Okay, you got poison ball. Oh, you like are not even attacking me at all. Oh, do you not even... Do you know a psychic type attack? Or a fairy type? Magical Leaf is grass type, right? Did that Gardevoir not know any attacks of its type? Okay. Cool. Anyway, got a ticket. Dude, what the heck? Do they like... I feel like with the random trainers, I wonder if they just like... I don't know how it's actually programmed. Because you do see some like repeat like trainers. It's like, oh, this guy is the guy that has like 2 Garbodors, which I think is a person, or at least he has 1. It's like a Kinetic that you fight like later in the game. Can show up as a random trainer. So I don't know how random they actually like are. I'm pretty sure that they like design a set pool and then it picks from the pool. I just don't know how much thought was put into it in terms of like Did they intentionally give the Skiddo two ground type attacks and that Gardevoir no psychic or fairy type like offensive moves? Or is it like how much do they actually care about this? But anyway, now that we have the ticket, we can actually progress the plot. Kind of crazy that they make you get the ticket now because we are nowhere close to fighting Canary. Like the other plots, like the other like sections of the game where you need tickets, it's usually like right before you fight them is when you have to have the ticket. I didn't have a fast travel point anywhere close to that place. Whatever. Maybe the taxi would actually be useful. There is a taxi right here. I'm not gonna use it though because it's stupid. But anyway, yeah. So like, I don't know how much help they actually put into it in terms of the random traders. Probably not a lot, but it's weird. And yeah, you have to get the ticket. Like we still have to fight. We have to do the entire quiz, which doesn't take that long. But we do have to fight Manny as a mini boss, and then you fight Tarragon as like a boss, and then you fight Canary. Whereas normally it would be like, if this was like one of the other chapters of the game or whatever, it would be like you beat Tarragon, and then Tarragon's like, oh, but you don't even have a ticket. Like you should go get one of those before I let you talk to my granddaughter, right? And it's like, oh, okay, let's go get a ticket. But now it's like we're still like super far away. I thought that was a shiny fletchling and not a Pidgey, and I like almost freaked out. Why did I think that was a shiny fletchling? Would have been crazy. I can't hear the game right now, so if the shiny sound plays, I won't know. I'd have to actually like see the shiny. So, yeah. Shiny Fletchling is not even like that Pidgey color. Like it's like lighter. I guess it's kind of tan. But anyway. I'm not gonna master this dialogue, so I don't. There we go. Okay. Just making sure I actually like pick the right answers. Anyway, so this is the Canary quiz. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like recognize Gwen as a member of the Canary, like as a person that was here. Like I know when she leaves now, like now knowing Gwen, I'm like, oh yeah, I guess she was in the quiz. Like I didn't think about that until after I was like, I had beaten the game. It's not like when I met Gwen like as like an actual character. I I was like, oh, she was in the quiz. Like I had completely forgotten what the girl in the quiz looked like that got the wrong food item thing. Gwen's the girl on the far right with the chandelier on her head and like the dark purple hair. So, yeah. She's like a relevant character later in the game. Manny's not, so sorry, Manny. But Manny goes and stalks Canary for the rest of the game after this plot section, where he's just standing outside of her like house, like waiting at her door, staring at it, which is so weird. Like, it's so weird. Like, I don't know if he was intended to be that weird. Like, he's like obviously supposed to be like super like a huge fan of Canary stuff. You like Canary? I also like Canary. I think she's cool. I think she's great. I like her more than Iono, the other electric type streamer character that they did in Pokemon, which is kind of crazy that they've done too. But anyway, I like her more than Iono because of what happens when you beat Canary in a fight. I think it's hilarious, and it like was very unexpected the first time. Like you'll see when I beat her, hopefully today. That like I think it's great. Anyway, I didn't think to follow Manny when I did this for the first time. I just looked at like where the most people went instead of where Manny specifically went, which also worked because most people like get questions right. So there's that. But everyone's like, oh yeah, you just follow Manny because he's gonna get all the questions right. I was like, yeah, I guess. But also like more people go over here than over there. So that's I still crowdsourced. It's just I didn't crowdsource one specific person. But yeah. Anyway, the quiz is pretty fast. It's pretty much just there's 3 questions, then you just go to a cafe, and then we fight Manny. And he shouldn't have a hard team. I really hope he doesn't. It'd be really embarrassing to lose to Manny. I guess you could also follow Gwen, because she's gonna get them all right, too. But, yeah. I wish I at least looked up what his team was. Because I feel like if it's like the Ariados, then I'm just immediately blindsided and suck really, really bad against the Ariados. So why does he have an Ariados? He's a dark type trader. A fluke, no doubt. Yeah, thanks, Manny. Yeah, even Naveen thinks he sucks and is lame. Like, Naveen's like, I'm a fan of Canary, but at least I'm, like, calm and not, like, a huge creepy weirdo who, like, stalks her. So, yeah. Gwen's the only one who actually gets to go inside Canary's, like, streaming area. And I guess we do, but, you know, whatever. Yeah. It's always a guy. Yeah, no. I mean, like I said, I don't know if he was intended to be like a creepy stalker or just like a crazy, like, oh, he's like a huge fan and kind of is like a little bit overboard, but like he's kind of creepy. A little bit. At least a little. So, yeah. Anyway. Good thing I got this Pokemon Center for fast travel. Huge. Oh my gosh, Paralyze Heal? Wow, never gonna use that. I was like, I'm not gonna use any items in battles and stuff, like, because in theory I could buy a ton of revives. Oh, hi Manny. In theory I could buy a ton of revives from like the Pokemon Center and just keep reviving Trubbish over and over again until, like, I win. But it's super easy and super boring. The only time I used revives in my casual playthrough was against a double Rogue Alpha Carbominable thing. Or Mega Rogue Alpha, the double Carbominable fight. Because, oh my gosh, dude, I'm like, oh, I have an Embor. This'll be fine. And then they like one-shot Embor with like a neutral effective move, and it's only one of them that attacks because the other one doesn't attack, because they want to stagger their moves, so like the instant you send it a Pokemon, it just gets one-shot by like a neutral effective move, and you're like, what is happening right now? And why do I have the tiniest arena, and why can they not be poisoned? Like, normally you can toxic, like, at the end of the base game, when you're fighting all the, like, rogue megas, you can toxic them. But in the DLC, you just can't anymore. Like, they're not, like, the giant rogue megas. They're normal, I mean, they're alphas, but they're not, like, the super huge, like, boss ones. They have, like, regular health bars. But you can't toxic them, and so Garbodor died, like, immediately. It was bad. Anyway. So, yeah. Sorry. Anyway. Getting a Galette for the Electros. Right. Of course. No, that was painful, this stupid Carbominables. I revived Embor like 7 times. Although, to be fair, half of those times he did not get to attack because he just got one shot, like, immediately. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, back to the Canary quiz. We have this. And I guess, oh, I should have got that, but whatever, it's fine. But honestly, we'll just walk back. I think by the time the screen loads for fast traveling, it'll be faster to just walk from here. That's the other thing, is because I'm not actually, like, I don't care about the other wild zones, because I don't need to, I guess I could get this fast travel point. There we go. Sure, it's something. Waffle think this, yeah, I'm called Waffle. Why do I think I walked past it? Okay, anyway. Sorry. I'm not entering wild zones because I don't care about catching any other Pokemon. I mean, I have the perfect team. So, there's no reason to enter them, but it means I don't get them as fast travel points unless I've, like, entered them, which kind of is, like, kind of sucks. So maybe I'll just go around, like, enter all the wild zones I walk past just to get fast travel points. And I'm not using the stupid taxi. I don't care about what Zach thinks about how taxis are the best form of travel. It's so stupid to fast travel, like, to pay for fast travel when it takes, like, not that long to walk. You can cross the entire map in, like, a couple minutes. Like, literally, like, 2 minutes, probably. Okay. And then Gwen's like, oh no. I like the fan theory that Gwen got Canary's favorite food and not Electros' favorite food. Oh yeah, no. Zach is a character, and he's a taxi driver, and he says that so if you get to rank A, you get a wish, and his wish is to abolish all forms of transportation aside from taxis. Yeah, which taxis suck. The only one time I've ever taken a taxi in this game is for the side quest where there's a lady who's new to taxi driving and wants to like test her skills of taxi driving, and you like help her or whatever. That's the one time I've ever used a taxi in this game. They're so stupid. Anyway, then you just have to beat Manny in a Pokemon battle. Alright. I think he's probably gonna have like an electric. Because I don't think they'd give him an Electros because Canary has an Electros, that's her ace, but like it's Manny, so he would have like a similar team. So I feel like, or maybe like a Dynamo. It'd be sad if he had a Dynamo, like imagine. Are you level 34 yet? No, you're not. No, that's too bad. Okay, this is fine. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, Manny. Helioptile, yeah, okay. Because Canary has a Heliolisk, so of course it's just the earlier evolution state. And it knows a ground type move, because why not? I mean, it's, yeah, a nice crit. Thanks, Trubbish, good job. Mega, okay. Yeah, I guess it just talks to it, it's fine. See, flying electric, or not flying electric, but like flying steel, it like sucks because we can't use ground and we cannot learn an electric or fire attack. So the fact that Philippe's like ace is a mega evolved flying steel type that knows a ground type move, by the way. When I was checking, his Steelix does not know a ground type move. His steel ground type does not know a ground type move, but his flying steel type knows a ground type move, which is so bad for us. Like, Philippe is gonna suck so much more than I thought because of that. But anyway, shut up, Manny. Oh, it's Raichu. Okay, so he does not have an electric. I really thought he would. Because there's even, like, the side quest where there's, like, the random Fnatic who's all like, oh my gosh, which electric should I evolve into an Electros to, like, match Canaries? And you're just like, holy Thunderbolt, what the? Oh my gosh. Okay. That's good protect, huge. Okay, we're gonna have to swap out the Thunderbolt. Ow, you hit me. Come on, Raichu, that's me. Okay, nice. Withersky don't insult the Pokemon? Yeah. Inconceivable. Yeah, no. In terms of cuteness, I team Krillin 1. I don't know about that. Honestly, I think he was right when I played this game casually. I don't remember exactly what my 6 Pokemon were, but I think he was right when I played this game casually. But come on, 6 Trubbish? Like, that's one of the cutest teams you could have. It's definitely cuter than Emolga. Like, come on. Like, don't be ridiculous. Yeah, I don't really know what the point of the battle is when there's just like, if I get the question wrong, then Manny can just win anyway. Like, if they really, like, I guess it's just to ensure that, like, we can't both get it right. It's the grandpa. But, like, it's still kind of weird. Yay, thanks, Canary, I got it. Day one. Yeah, Naveen's like, I like Canary, but I'm not gonna join her, like, Fnatic Dynamo fan club. Because, like, those people are weird. Which I totally get. Like, I'm fans of stuff, but I don't want to, like, engage in the fandom of it because it's like, I'm good. You know, like, you're kind of like, eh. I don't know about that. And that's basically what David is, where he's just like, yeah, no, I don't really want to engage with people like Manny, so I just, you know, stick to myself. Anyway, now that Canary's been, or now that Manny has been defeated, it's so valid. Yeah, exactly. Now that Manny's been defeated, it's time to fight Tarragon. Oh no. Yeah, no, this is... Trubbish and the rest of the team should be all better. Thanks. Alright. Yeah, time to fight Tarragon, and it's gonna be really, really bad. Like, so yeah, knowing that his Hippowdon does not actually know a ground type move is nice, because it means that his first Mon is not that threatening. Also, I should probably, like... Okay, Mudshot. I'm gonna teach you Mudshot as well. I want all of you guys to know Mudshot. I'm gonna teach it over Toxic, because his Excadrill is just immune to Toxic and Sludge Bomb anyway, so like, there's no point. And then, yeah, I'm gonna teach over, I'll teach over Poison Jab for you. Just because, I mean, it's neutral. Bullet Seed is super effective against Diggersby and Hippowdon, and then Mudshot is super effective against Excadrill. It's just that Mudshot is not that high damaging of a move, and also, like, Trubbish is a physical attacker, not a special attacker, so it's even worse. Like, it's bad. But anyway. Hello, Tarragon. Alright, here we go. Time to Pokemon battle against... Oh my gosh. This is gonna be bad. We're gonna be here for a bit, probably. I mean, Vinny took a lot of tries. Although Vinny has 4 Pokemon, and Tarragon only has 3. And I didn't know Toxic when I was fighting Vinny. So there is that. But, yeah. Alright. Okay. It's fine. I should have had the Alpha set as my starting one. I don't. Oops. Just for super effective damage, but oh well, whatever. Oh yeah, it knows Stealth Rock, which is kind of like, okay. Ow. Ow. Okay, that did less than I thought it would, considering it's super effective. I should be using Plus Move Bullet Seed. I keep forgetting to do that, because it's a multi-hit move, so Plus Move is just better to pull. Nice. Swap dodge the Heavy Slam, get hit by the Crunch, but, you know, oh, it's like Plus Move Crunch and everything. Oh my gosh, okay. It's fine. Hippowdon's gone. That's 1 down, and all my Pokemon are alive. This is going better than Vinny did. I think Vinny, my first attempt against Vinny, his Houndoom killed like 3 Trubbishes. So, you know, better than that. We're gonna Sword Slam. Okay. And then Bulldoze. Okay, Bulldoze. Oh, that's a plus Bulldoze, so it gets extra range, which is scary. Okay, I thought I stopped way too early for the bounce. That's gonna kill. Oh, no, you survived. Okay. And then you immediately take 2. Wow, you can get to attack that fast? That's BS. Tarragon Slay. I didn't realize where I was standing, but influence that Tarragon. Alright, Excadrill, here we go. At least got to his Mega first try. Cannot say that about Vinny. Vinny took like 5 or 6 tries just to get to Mega Drampa. Anyway. This is going fine, actually. Turns out Tarragon's an easy boss. I don't remember if it was Tarragon or Canary that killed me, like, caused my first ever death in my capital victory. I think it was Tarragon, because this Excadrill hits so hard. Which is why we are going to do nothing but run away from it until it goes back to being a regular Excadrill, and I swapped out too late for that. Sorry, Trubbish, I did just kind of sacrifice your life immediately. But yeah, like, I usually wait to Mega Evolve, like, in response to their Mega Evolution, just because I find it, I just do. I know it's, like, probably way more optimal to just, like, Mega Evolve, like, immediately. But I usually wait and then just Mega Evolve in response to theirs. Let's see if I can actually, like, time this better. Nice. There we go. Okay, we just walked away from the Rock Slide. Okay, this is actually great. Oh, okay, the fact that Rock Slide and... Oh, this is fine, actually. Oh my gosh. Okay, Dig is the only one that we have to actually swap dodge for. His other attacks are just melee. Nice! Oh my gosh, okay, huge. Like, we can just walk and avoid the Rock Slide. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Not very effective? Bug type attack? You fool. Unfortunately, Mudshot, we... Ow. Okay. Okay, so that hit a little harder than I thought it would. Unfortunately, Mudshot we can't use as a plus move just because like dodge that was big. Okay, this one knows soft sand, so the Mudshot's gonna do extra damage. Yes. Ow. Oh my god. That connected? What do you mean that connected? Okay, yeah, no, Exegil still just as bad as I thought he was gonna be. Even not Mega Evolved, he's still like one shot. Yeah, I really thought for... I know, like I said, I know Mudshot's not great for... Oh my gosh, 1 HP. Huge. 1 HP and a green. Like I said, I know Trubbish isn't great for using Mudshot. I mean, I'm not ground type. And that connected too, didn't it? And so did that, of course. Dude, I always underestimate how much reach his melee attacks have. And dig, and I can't swap dodge this because I don't have anyone to swap to, so yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I know Mudshot, Trubbish is a physical attacker, not a special attacker, and also, like, is not a ground type. But for super effective damage, I really thought it would be, like, a little bit more than that, because, like, that was not... Yeah. Anyway. I think it was... I'm pretty sure that... Yeah. Your character looks so sad. It's because I am sad. All my Trubbishes just died to Excadrill. They were all alive going against the like when you sent out Excadrill, right? Like they were all still alive at that point, and then Excadrill wiped out all 6 of them. Like it's scary, but like yeah, Mega Excadrill hits so hard, and then regular Excadrill, as you can see, still hits hard. Like he still hits super hard. I know he's using plus moves, so it's basically doing like Mega Excadrill like levels of damage, but like oh my goodness gracious. Is Excadrill like not a Pokemon that needed a Mega Evolution? Though I'm okay with it getting one because I do think Excadrill is pretty cool. So like, you know, it's fine that it got one, but like it did not need one. If I plus two bullets, like how much is this gonna do? Okay, well half of it missed, but whatever. Oh my goodness. Fine, we're just gonna set another Fresh Rock. We're just gonna run over here. Fine, you're gonna miss the crunch. Or not, ow. That critically hit me too? Oh my god. I'm gonna swap dodge to Heavy Slam. Alright, fantastic. Everything's fine. I should maybe teach Protect to them as well, just because, oh, you don't know Toxic? Really? Gosh dang it. And you're gonna get Bulldozed? Ow. Please at least Toxic it. You didn't? You're telling me that you got hit by the Bulldoze and the takedown before you could get a Toxic off. Are you kidding me? Stop plus moving your Bulldoze. And then I swap dodge the Sword Stance. Huge. Optimal strategy right there. Of course. If we run away, it shouldn't be able to do anything because we can outrange the Bulldoze by running. Yeah, so this one's not... Oh, I forgot it was bounce. Please don't get Bulldoze. Or dude. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is so bad. When I got to Excadrill after not losing any, I was like, oh, maybe it won't be as bad as I'm thinking it's gonna be. And then not at all was that true. Oh my gosh. I am gonna hit it as a Mega Excadrill with a Mudshot because I think it's gonna start with a Sword Stance. So we should be able to just get a free hit off. It's not gonna do that much damage because it's gonna have crazy Mega Defense. Because it's Excadrill. But, you know, it's damage. Oh, that did more than I thought it would. What the heck? Okay. And I was too slow on that. It's fine. That Trubbish has like no health left. And honestly, losing a Trubbish so we can just kind of stand here and wait for a bit, I'm fine with this. But yeah, I was like, oh, I have Emboar. Emboar like would be good for this or whatever, right? Like totally. I used that way too late. Oh, that Trubbish is not long for this world. Never mind, he's fine. Okay. You're fine? You got this? Just walk out of the range of the Rock Slide? Awesome. Optimal. That's gonna hit if I don't swap dodge. Okay, but it's fine, because now he's Sword Stancing. And we're not gonna be able to get this because he's gonna dig and dodge. Nope. Okay, I hit him. Huge. Okay. His Mega should run out pretty soon. Yep. Alright. See, even the X Caesar did like a lot. It's not very effective against... I swapped too early. Oh, never mind. Oh, wow, okay. Just walk out of the way of the rock slide. Okay. Hit it all sword dancing. Are you kidding? Tarragon, you just... Tarragon, you can't just body block my mud shot like that. That's not fair. What do you mean? He just tanked it for his extra dress. Oh my gosh. Okay, outrange the X Scissor. It should go for a sword dance, right? Yeah, so that's easy. Oh my gosh, half health, half health. Walk out of the way of the rock slide. Okay, stop dodge the dig. Okay, if the dig hit me, that was kind of weird. Please get out of the way of the rock slide. No, dang it. See, if you go to a rock slide right after coming out of the dig, like, I just can't actually dodge it. Why are you going for dig? Why not sword stance? Your attack stat will return to normal. Although actually I think I might be able to. Because dig, whenever I think I swap too early, like he still digs like way off to the side and it like works out. So I might actually be able to swap sooner than I think, and then I'd be able to dodge the rock slide after. Okay. I mean, sometimes I just can't because he waits a little bit. That did extra damage because of soft sand. Huge. Look at that. Great. Run, Trubbish, run. He's gonna tank this hit? No, he's not. Excadrill pushed him out of the way. Yeah, screw you, Tarragon. Can't body block crap. He's literally just like running in the way. Like, I don't think he's intentionally programmed to do that. But like, it actually is like, sometimes he just runs right in front of where his Excadrill is like, in between me and like my Trubbish and the Excadrill. Okay. Slide, that's fine. I want this guy out longer because of the soft sand. I'm just gonna go for a protect. Oh no, you can't. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh my gosh. Okay, I almost just got him killed. I was like, I'm just gonna protect against this dig so I can keep this Trubbish out. Oh, it's fine. But you can't protect against dig because you have to be locked onto a Pokemon to use a move. And when they're dug underground, you can't lock onto them. Okay. Run. Trubbish, run. He's gonna X-User, but it's fine, you can just tank it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, please. Please. One shot. No, he's gonna dodge it. Oh my gosh, no way, that was so close. Dude. That's gonna... Okay, we're fine. Dodge an X-User. Okay, he's gonna go for a Sword Dance so we can Mudshot. Don't you dare, Tarragon. Oh, yes. He almost body blocked it. It went over his shoulder as he leaned down. Yeah, get out of here, Tarragon. Oh my gosh, dude, second try. That went way better than Vinny's stupid fight did, because Drampa just spams two giant tornado moves that you can't, like, consistently swap dodge. Okay, no, that was fine. That was way easier than that. Man, I had a complete misunderstanding of the difficulty of the trainers. I really thought Vinny was gonna be, like, not that bad, and then Tarragon was gonna be, like, a major roadblock. So, yeah, anyway. Thanks, Tarragon. Alright, and then this is when Tarragon's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm Canary. Not actually. But, I mean, he does the hologram. But, yeah. Like, Canary's like a real person. She's just, like, busy gaming instead of actually, like, interacting with her fans. So... Which, you know, I guess. Sure. Anyway, I still want them to know Mudshot just because, I mean, it's also super effective against Canary's Mega. But Canary shouldn't be as bad as Tarragon. That's really funny. Yeah, exactly. She's like, hey, I'm kind of like, nah, I want to do that. I mean, he's her grandpa. So he's like a huge Canary fan because she's his granddaughter, so he's like super excited. He's like, oh my gosh, like I'm helping my granddaughter, like this is great. And that's why the entire construction company wears canary merch. Like every single construction company person has like her color scheme and wears like canary merch because like the entire company is like a bunch of fanatics. So yeah. Anyway, now we're actually gonna fight Canary, who, like I said, should be easier because while we're doing all the swap dodging and stuff against her Electros, it can actually like be taking toxic damage. So we only have to do it for like 30 seconds or so. So yeah, she's like, I'd rather be streaming than battling you. That's also part of like I never get why like sometimes you get paired up with someone to like do a promotion match and then you have to jump through so many hoops to fight them. Like with Canary, it's like she's matched against me. Doesn't she want to rank up? Like I shouldn't have to do all this stuff just to like get a match against her because she should also be trying to get a match against me. But she's actually like, I really don't care about the like matching system in the Royale. Like I kind of got tired of Pokemon battling and I just do gaming stuff now. So it's like it kind of makes sense that like you have to like actually seek her out. And then Ivor makes sense because he's looking for Gwen before he'll battle you. And then Corbeau you don't actually get paired against until after his quest line's like over, and then you just fight like right away. And then Jasant is the same thing. And then Grisham, it really makes no sense as to why you have to like search for who Grisham is because he's rank B. Like he should be like he's like actively caring to get to rank A. Like, why do I have to go look for you on like a whole like hour-long side like tangent quest thing, just for you to be like, oh yeah, but like you also want to like you want to fight me too? I don't get it. It's weird, but whatever. I guess Grisham's the only like actual example. It's fine, because even like showing off all the Team Flare Nuevo stuff in like Lysander's like secret laboratory basement thing, like that I get that he wants to do all that before he battles you. But like you have to find out who he is in the first place. So, and that's like a whole thing. Like even his profile picture is just a silhouette. Yeah. Yeah, see, he's like super excited. He loves the fact that his granddaughter's like a streamer and he can like support her. Um, He's like, yes, I'm gonna film it. It's gonna be great. You love it? Exactly. I like Tarragon. I like pretty much all the side characters in this game are great. But yeah, all the construction company has Canary merch. Um, yeah, literally like every side character in this game is fantastic. Tawny's like the one character that like people don't like a ton. I think she's fine. I mean, I don't think she's as good as most of the other characters, but I think she's fine. So. Sure, whatever, let's just get this over with. Alright, here we go. She actually has 4 Pokemon on her team, I'm pretty sure. So, it's gonna be like Vinny again. Starting a promotion match. I'm rank F for a reason. It's not that I hate battling, I just love games more, so. Okay, so she does still care to reach rank A, but she doesn't, like, care that much. Yeah, see, it's her first Pokemon battle in a while. Like, how did she reach rank F if this is her first Pokemon battle in a while? I think the tournament is, like, relatively new. I don't know exactly if they ever established how long before your character shows up the tournament started. But no one has reached rank A yet, right? Like, you're the first person to do it when you do it, so... It can't be, like, that old of a thing. Anyway, whatever. Let's just fight her. I don't know if I'll win first try, but I don't think it'll be that hard. So, and I like that she has quick balls. It's great because they theme even the Pokeball around the character. Like I love it. It's so it's great. Dude, Pokemon games are fantastic. I know it's like a common thing that trainers do that, where they okay, yeah, let me know ground type attack. Thank you for that. I guess. How many of these can I just run away from? None of them. Okay. Alright, bad start. Sorry, I'm just trying to test and see how many of these I can just walk away from and how many of them I have to actually switch out for. Helios just dancing around her. Anyway. Yeah, Bulldoze. Bulldoze you could just walk away from if I wasn't, like, stuck applying Toxic. But anyway. Yeah, anyway, theming their Pokeballs is like a pretty common thing. It's not like a this Pokemon game thing, but I love that they do that. It's great. There we go. This time, yeah, too slow. Sorry, stuns this. At least Sunfisk makes sense to have ground type attacks, because it's at least part ground type. So I do like Sunfisk. He's great. I like him a lot more in the 3D games. Like Sunfisk in I mean, I guess he was added in Gen 5, which is like the old movies, so he's the only 2D game that had Sunfisk with the Gen 5 ones. But like having him flop is just way better. It makes him so much better. Ouch! Okay, ouch. Power Dip, I think I can just... No. Okay. I wonder how many of these I'd be able to just walk and dodge if I wasn't Alpha Trubbish and, like, really big. Because, like, can I just walk it? Yes, I can. And I bet the other one, Power Gem, I probably can as well. Yep. Okay, so being Alpha Trubbish kinda hit me there a little bit. It's fine. Anyway. Final Pokemon. This Trubbish knows Toxic, right? Please? Please tell me that you know Toxic. It'd be bad if he doesn't. So, yeah. This Electros will probably revert to the kind of weird. Exactly. Have the seeing Garbage Ben and Trubbish just walk around in circles. It doesn't know Toxic. Oh, of course it doesn't. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, it got critically hit. To be honest, I think that would have killed it anyway. Please no Toxic. Okay, we'd have to get it Toxic. Please don't get one shot. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. It's fine. It's Toxic. We can just wait. It's fine. The fact that Discharged almost one-shot me, not a problem. Everything's okay. Alright. Sending this guy. You got this. We're gonna keep you alive. We're gonna swap out. There we go. Dodge the Discharge. Its aura is like way bigger because it's Mega Evolved, so you can't just walk away from it like you could for other ones. Okay, well, that sucks, because now he's not going to get XP for this. But we won! First try! Which is great. It's just like... Trash my LP. And then this is why she's a great character. Because after you beat her, she's just like... Hold on. Hold on, we gotta get promoted first. Whatever. Yes, I know, I'm rank E. I'm super... Yep, thumbs up. Fantastic. She's just like... Son of a piece of shit. And she's great. And that's what made me like her more than Iono from Gen 8. Because it's like... This only happened because you lost first. You're absolutely right. As an apology, I'll buy you anything you want. It's a little bit of a toxic relationship. It's not quite as cute, but it is like the grandpa's he's trying to be supportive. She's a little bit spoiled. But and he's like, okay, I forgive you. It's fine. Thumbs up. It's great. Anyway, my B. Yeah, it's a great. Yeah, she's better than Iono because of it. Check this out. Yeah. Anyway, that went like this whole sequence has gone way better than I thought it would. And then she gives me a useless TM because Trubbish can't learn Volt Switch at all. And then she's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I know you're not actually a Kinetic, because you're not, like, clearly." And she likes yellow, exactly. Alright, bye! This is not the last time we'll see Canary. She comes back almost... in fact, the next boss is Canary again. So, it's not the last time we'll be seeing Canary. Yeah, see, Lita gets it. She's like, kind of a pain. I can't believe she made you do all that. It's like, yeah. It's not as bad as Grisham. At least, or Jasant. Jasant is the worst. Although Jasant isn't for a promotion match, it's just to do. Jasant sets up the whole tournament because she's just like, oh yeah, wouldn't it be like awesome if you guys all did a tournament? So, yeah. Anyway, and then we give Naveen the autographed Canary plushie. There you go. Everyone's happy. He'll treasure it always. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Canary's the next boss. The Rogue Megas might be first, so that'll be a whole thing to get through. But in terms of like the next like trainer fight, I'm pretty sure it's just Canary again. Cause yeah, cause you have to fight, unless there's like a mini like random like kind of named NPC that I'm forgetting about, like Manny. But I don't think there is. Because I don't think you rematch against Ivor's. Oh, maybe you do rematch against the girl from Ivor's dojo or Ivor's dojo. Is it Ivor or Ivor? I always called him Ivor, but he is like the rank E fight, so I guess it's probably Ivor. You might fight her because you fight her at the start of the game, like before we could even get Trubbish. Lots of money. Exactly, money is so easy to get in this game that the fact that there's an entire plot point about how Tawny gets you $1 million in debt because she took out a $100,000 loan and didn't pay attention to the interest on it is like you took out a $100,000 loan. I can get like $300,000 in one day. Like, what are you doing? And also, it was to help her advertise the hotel. But when you actually like meet her after like at the start of the game, her advertising the hotel is just, hey, I'm gonna record you on my phone. Can you say that the hotel is cool and do like a thumbs up? It's like you took out a $100,000 loan for this, Tawny. This is why Tawny is not very liked by the community, especially because you and Lita have to fix everything, and Tawny completely disappears for that entire section of the game. Like I was like half thinking that Tawny might end up like turning out to be evil or something like that. But yeah, that's why some of the fandom doesn't really like her very much. And to be honest, I kind of get it, because you and Lita have to deal with everything. But yeah, anyway. That's not until way later. That's not until after Ivor. Who shouldn't be that hard. The next couple bosses are going to be pretty chill. I mean, Canary, again, is easy. And then Ivor shouldn't have anything that bad, honestly. I think his Machamp knows Bulldoze, but, like, that's pretty much it. And Gwen also, I don't think, has anything that bad. Or, actually, yeah. Like, I mean, you can just toxic. If every single Pokemon on their team can be toxic, like, they're not going to be a difficult fight, as you saw with Canary. Like, even though I kind of screwed up and didn't have a Trubbish that could toxic, like, when she first Mega Evolved, I still, like, just sacrificed one to get the toxic off and then just kind of ran around for a bit. Like, it was pretty much fine. So, yeah, and Gwen and Ivor, you can toxic their entire team. And then after that, it's Philippe, but I'm definitely not going to get that far in this game. I probably won't get to Gwen and Ivor either. I could do the Rogue Megas, and then I'll probably call it, because these are probably going to take a long time. And then Lita does the strategy meetings because, you know, Tawny's the leader, but doesn't actually contribute any leadership at all. Yeah. Because Vinny's like, hey, by the way, there's Rogue Megas and stuff, which is, like, great. Hopefully I don't have to stick to letting Lita fight one, or letting any of them fight one with, while I just kind of sit there watching, because that was painful for camera. I really don't think they'll. I don't even remember what the next set is. I think there's, okay, it's Beedrill. I think Banette is one of them. Hawlucha is the last one. Banette. Yeah. Okay. Beedrill, Hawlucha, and Banette. That's honestly not great for me in terms of matchup. They're all kind of bad. Hard to like this shit. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know if she's supposed to be like that. You do, like, in the DLC it gets better, because even though she acts like exactly the same in the DLC, where she's like there, you and Karina like do all the heavy lifting in the DLC, and then whenever you're about to fight a Rogue Mega, Tawny shows up and she's like, oh yeah, I'm also like part of our trio. Like, I'm gonna help too, thumbs up. And it's like, where have you been this entire time? And then she like disappears after and just like repeats. But at least you kind of like make fun of her, because Karina, or, like in the DLC and stuff, like they kind of make fun of Tawny for doing that a little bit, so they're at least like slightly self-aware. But yeah, she's fine. I said, I don't like dislike Tawny. I just like, the side characters are so good that in comparison, she's just not that good of a character. Even though she's supposed to be like your main like best friend. So I guess that, like, she's like the most important NPC in the game, and maybe Az, but Az doesn't have that much dialogue. He's just like Az, this guy is just plot relevant. He doesn't really like talk that much. Who do I actually want to start with out of the three of them? They're all gonna be bad. They're all gonna be like painfully bad. Bennett, I think, is gonna be the hardest, just because I won't be able to kill it very fast. And Bennett, I think I've heard people struggle with Bennett. Just because start with the cutest. Well, out of Bennett, Beedrill, and Halucha, I don't think any of them are considered to be cute Pokemon. But I'll start with Beedrill, I guess. Oh, is this when I get Rotom Glide? Oh my gosh, it's fine. I'm gonna finally get Rotom Glide. Okay, hold on. This is a big deal. This is the one movement tech in the entire game, and we're fine. I thought you unlocked it like way earlier. Like I thought we were gonna get it after like fighting Absol. We're finally gonna get Rotom Glide. Hi, Tommy. So, anyway, like I've heard people struggle on Bennett. I didn't think Bennett was that hard, but I did like so much damage to it that it died really fast. It makes a bunch of clones of itself, so I could see why people thought it was hard. But like, I don't know. This is not going to be that case though. It's gonna be quite bad. Ooh, Rotom Glide! Hooray! It's movement tech. Let's go. Now I guess I can go find TMs. Are there any TMs I care about that I could get now? I don't remember exactly where a lot of them are. I remember I like looked into what TMs Trubbish can learn and stuff. I can get more colorful screws. I don't think I care. I mean, I guess my Trubbishes would level up faster. It's fine. I'm just gonna move on. We're gonna go do Beedrill. I'll get this one though. Power Gem, huge. Trubbish can't learn that. Like I said, Trubbish can barely learn any TMs at all. Doing research tests for Giga Drain would probably be worth doing, but I don't even have to do that many. Giga Drain's one of the earlier research task rewards. But we'll get if we need Giga Drain, we'll do research tasks for Giga Drain. It's not like it's fine. We don't really need to be focusing on that. Anyway, Mega Beedrill. I probably should have given the rock type move, like roll out to them. I didn't really think about it because like it's super effective, but it's not like it's not that. It's a rock type like move, like early game move. It's not going to be doing that much anyway. Nothing I do against this Beedrill is going to be doing that much. It does resist poison, which does suck. Oh, I forgot it summoned Kakunas. At least, oh, see, okay, her Emblem does a lot at least, so there we go, there's that. I'll fight the Kakunas. You got the Beedrill, I'll take out the Kakunas. We're both contributing equally, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, you keep fighting the Beedrill. Honestly, she's doing good damage to that Beedrill. Holy moly. I'm pretty sure Tawny is, like, objectively the strongest out of the three, like, partners that you can have. Like, she actually does, like, good damage. I mean, she's kind of kicking its ass. Whereas, like, Naveen and Lita do, like, nothing. Originally I thought it was, like, Tawny would become a better member when she actually starts Mega Evolving, because in the DLC she'll actually, like, Mega Evolve her Pokemon to help fight the Rogue Megas. Here she's just using Ember. This is, like, Mega Ember. But it turns out, like, pretty good. pretty good. Oh no, the Kakunas are back. Why are you going after me, Beedrill? Go after the Ambor. The Ambor's the one doing all the damage. Okay, this is actually totally fine. I really hope I'm wrong about the fact that Tawny is like far and away the most effective helper, and that it's just that Camerupt is either weirdly tanky for where it is in the game, or Lita and the other helpers are just way better now. So if we do have to resort to them doing everything for us, like, it won't be as bad. We're, like, killing it at a pace fast enough where if this was in the DLC, we could potentially beat it in time. Like, that's how much damage her Ember is doing. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what, maybe Tawny is a good character. I haven't lost to her yet, technically, but I did. It is because she forces you to have Absol on your team when you fight her like the most recent time in the story right before Ginny, you have to have Absol on your team, which sucks because Absol was the only Pokemon that survived that fight. All of my Trubbishes were dead. So like, I still kind of won, but not really. With Trubbishes at least. It's just that like, even if you lose, the game just progresses, so I didn't care that much. Because it's like, you know, if you count as a loss, whatever. Like, the game keeps going exactly the same. Maybe this Beedrill doesn't have the most health. It is Beedrill. Like, it's not... It doesn't... Oh, wait. Oh no, that was because you roll out it. So. I was like, wait, actually that plus poison jab did like a lot of damage considering it's like, not very effective. But no, it's because Ember also used roll out at the same time. Maybe it's because she can use plus moves now. Because I see that when she's doing roll out, she's using it as a plus move, so it does like Mega Evolution like levels of damage. It's like not Mega Evolving her Ember. Hopefully others will do the same. Naveen was when I fought the Ariados, right? Using some plus move, I think. Surely he was. I mean, I don't see how the Ariados could have been destroying me that much otherwise. Obviously, it's not because I'm like bad. Yeah, no, you can see how much damage I'm doing in comparison. It's not a lot. I thank goodness she has plus 2 super effective damage. Oh no, her Ember got poisoned. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna switch off this Trubbish because I want them all to survive. Otherwise, I'll be an XP for this. Oh. Oh, you're my normal dead. Oh no, now she's got actual beach break and stuff? Crazy. Level 10? Oh, wow. How will we ever met? I didn't one-shot it. Okay. You know what? I'm sorry for taunting you, Beetle. That I actually didn't one-shot you. I know you resist poison, but like, that's so sad. Okay, her Ember did die, which sucks, because I don't think her Manectric's gonna know a super effective move, but it did just get 2 crits in a row. So, I guess it's that. Oh wow, that beats up the tank for the Don't worry, Tawny. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Why is the good? Stop attacking me. It's mean. Get away from me. Yeah. The only time I've ever like died to a Rogue Mega was Zygarde, which I guess isn't a Rogue Mega, but like it's the same structure. And that's because his giant Z move in his final phase, I didn't realize that there was like an opening for it the first time he used it, which I think is reasonable. And so it killed me, which kind of sucks. And then after that I was like, oh. And then, yeah, I did. But I was over-leveled, because I didn't find L's boss fight until I had a team of level 100 Pokemon, which is kind of sad. Because it means like I beat him like super easily. And considering he's a post-game boss, I was like, I feel like this is... Can you Mega Evolve your Trubbish? No, you can't. Trubbish can't Mega Evolve. Not a single, like only fully evolved Pokemon are capable of Mega Evolving, and even still, like only select fully evolved Pokemon can't. Like Garbodor can't do that. If I evolve my Trubbish into a Garbodor, like that doesn't count in terms of Mega Evolve. I just can't do it at all. Otherwise, I absolutely would, because it would be totally worth it. To do. Basically, when you're Mega Evolved in this game, you get a ton of stats, just like normal Mega Evolution works, you get tons of stats. And then also, in this game specifically, not only do you get tons of stats, but you also get to use plus moves instead of regular moves. Yeah, no, it's because Tawny's kind of stupid. It's definitely not because the game doesn't expect you to be doing something like this. But yeah, not only do you get the stat bonus, which means that you're going to be like doing more damage normally, but also all of your moves become plus moves, which do like also extra damage. And you can use some Mega Energy to do a plus move when you're not Mega Evolved, which I am capable of doing because it doesn't matter what Pokemon you are, you can. So that's at least helping a little bit. When you see when it says what move they're using, the little like symbol next to them on the moves that they're using as a plus move to do bonus damage. It's not as much as if you did it while you were Mega Evolved, because you're only getting the bonus damage from being a plus move and not getting bonus damage from just having a higher impact stat in general. So it's still better to Mega Evolve because of that. So it still does more damage if you're actually Mega Evolved. And also, a full Mega Bar, which you can't see because my VTuber's covering it, a full Mega Bar, like, you have to have full Mega Energy to Mega Evolve, and you can either Mega Evolve or do 4 plus moves. And when you are Mega Evolved, it lasts so long, you can do probably about, like, 10 to 15 plus moves. You like Meganium? She's gonna Mega Evolve her Meganium way at the end of the game, in her, like, final fight before the end of the game, because I picked Trubbishes. So, to get her to Mega Evolve Meganium, because Mega Meganium takes quadruple damage from poison attacks, so we're gonna, like, destroy it. I picked Totodile as my starter, so she gets the other two. But anyway. Level 36. Those Trubbishes can now evolve into Garbodors. I'm not gonna, but I guess I could. Yeah, so you don't get the stat boost, but you still get to do it as a plus move, but it's way worth it because it hits harder and you can do way more, like, plus moves in a row than you ever could if you just, like, if you just used, like, the single move, like, Mega Energy stuff. So it's way better to be able to Mega Evolve. And also, I think Rogue Megas might just take extra damage from Mega Evolution. I'm not sure, but, like, it's a big difference. If you can actually, like, Mega Evolve and do a bunch of damage. But that Beedrill actually went totally fine. That was only, like, 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure we would have timed out if this was a DLC fight. The time is kind of fluid in the DLC. It depends on what ingredients you put in your donuts. But, like, it can only go so high. So, yeah. Although you do get Karina and Tawny working with you in the DLC, and they both Mega Evolve. So, like, maybe they can do it. The fact that I, on my casual playthrough, timed out against both Heatran and Darkrai makes me think that, like, I'm not going to be able to beat the DLC fights without timing out. Which is so sad if, like, that's what makes it impossible, is that it's, like, just an arbitrary time limit on the boss fight. I guess I might as well do that. Go over here. Wow, I can get this item? Oh my gosh, what is it? It's zinc! Crazy, okay. Yeah, let's go. I'm not gonna want it. I don't remember exactly where the elevator is. Let's go here. Like, that kind of sucks. But yeah, against Heatran and Darkrai, I timed out. Now, admittedly, I timed out against Heatran and Darkrai because I like Mega Zygarde, and I want to use Mega Zygarde, but Zygarde can't Mega Evolve unless he reaches 50% health, and then he can Mega Evolve. And I was like, well, I'm not just going to intentionally get hit. Surely over the course of the fight, he'll just eventually reach 50% health and I can Mega Evolve. And then he, like, never did. So I was just using, like, plus moves. There's just a Moonstone sitting there, that's crazy. Anyway. So I was just using, like, plus moves the whole time against Heatran and timed out, and then against Darkrai is the same thing. And then on my second attempt against Heatran, I just intentionally dropped to half health to Mega Evolve, and then destroyed Heatran. And then on my second attempt against Darkrai, I, like, used someone that was super effective. Because I used Deoncé. And oh my gosh, Mega Deoncé's, like, signature, like, crystal whatever move thing does so much damage. Like, against Darkrai. It's crazy. But anyway, that's way future DLC stuff, and we won't have Zygarde or Deoncé on our team, obviously. So, there's that. But anyway. Yeah. Alright. Hawlucha is... I mean, I'm just hoping that Lita and Naveen have been, like, boosted to be just as helpful as Tawny just was, because that would be so nice. It would make this whole thing, like, really easy. After Camerupt, I was dreading the... Like, I was already like, oh, the Rogue Megas are going to take, like, forever to beat. It's going to be terrible. And then Camerupt took... I didn't look exactly how long Camerupt took. I wouldn't be surprised if I was in that fight for over an hour. I mean, it was one attempt, but, like, it was bad. And I was like, oh, no. Rogue Megas are so much worse than I ever expected. But hopefully it's fine. Lita, I just want to see you, like, using plus moves and not using your ice type against the fire type. That would be great. Use your water types. I mean, I guess it doesn't really apply here, but, like, the amount of times she sent out her ice type against the Pokemon that's quadruple weak to water when she's the water type trainer that randomly has one ice type. Like, come on. Anyway, here she doesn't have any type effective magic stuff going on like at all. I don't think. Unless flying's weak to ice. I don't think it is though. No, it totally is. Okay, actually, no, use your vanilla. That'd be cool, actually. I wouldn't mind that. Mega Halucha is at least neutral to poison. He's big? Yeah, well, he's pretty cool. I like Halucha's Mega. It's one of the, like, cool Megas that I actually like a good amount. I think it's pretty cool. I have yet to see her use a plus move. That was a critical hit. That's concerning. I'm glad I can just walk away from aerial race. I'm going to use a plus sludge bomb. I'm going to see how much damage this does. Okay. That wasn't bad. I don't know if that was a crit or not. Halucha just got crit, but I think it was from Clauncher and not from Trubbish. So I don't think that was a critical hit plus move sludge bomb. I think that was just a regular one. Clauncher's so tiny. Yeah, no, it's I mean Clauncher's already just like pretty small. But yeah. I wish that like alphas were like this big. Like could you imagine like an alpha Mega Halucha being like actually this big? They're not quite. So, yeah. This is something I don't think I can do anything about, unfortunately. The whole gimmick with Halucha is that, yeah, no. Okay, I'm gonna have to learn how to dodge this. Okay. I also don't have audio. This is bad. No, this is so bad. It doesn't one-shot, which is good. Like, I can just, like, play defensively and just kind of wait until my health regenerates. Okay, go away. It is possible to dodge. I did dodge it when I was studying for the first time. But his whole gimmick is that you're supposed to attack him a whole bunch and, like, stagger him out of it as he's charging up. I just, unfortunately, don't quite have the damage output for that. And the fact that Lita is not using plus moves... Oh, she at least evolved her Vanillish. It's a Vanillite now. And that's super effective on Halucha. Good job. You're doing great. Bicycle Crash, huge. You missed. How did you miss that? Oh my gosh. I'm waiting for like a good chance to find that Trubbish area. Yeah. Halucha's just faster than Trubbishes. Do that. It should do okay damage. And by okay damage, I mean like I saw his health bar go down. Yeah. No, this is looking very similar to how Camera was. Okay, I dodged. Okay, that's actually pretty lenient attack. Based on like visually, it looks like I dodged too early for that, but the fact that it worked is like okay. Why are you setting up Reflect? It'll protect you from physical moves. Okay, no, actually, you know, that was great, because I think you would have died to that aerial ace. You know what, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize for anything I ever said to you. And you critically hit my Trubbish. Dang. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, you can probably start to see why Camera took over now. Lita's not the strongest. She even... So, Staryu is, like, her main Pokemon. It's her ace or whatever. She doesn't evolve it into a Starmie until like way at the end of the game. Like when you're fighting like the final set of Rogue Megas, it's like she's all like, "Hey, do you think I should like evolve my Staryu?" And it's like, yes, I do in fact think that you should do that. It would be pretty useful probably to evolve your Staryu. I should have once again. I should have thought my Trubbishes a rock type of deck to have some secret effect with the... It would have been good against Beedrill and Halucha. So, oops. Yeah, the fact that wasn't too early is crazy. The moment the screen starts rumbling, you can just dodge and you're totally fine. It's like super linear. So it should be fine, but it'll just take forever. Against Banette, I won't make that mistake. I will be teaching all of my Trubbishes a dark type attack for Banette. And because it's actually going to be learned through like level up and not through TM, it means that they can use it as a plus move as well, which is awesome. Because not being able to use a dark as a plus move kind of sucks. I really wish that Mudshot was learned through the... Although I think if there's like an item that you can bring to the dojo and it lets them use it as a plus move, I just don't remember what the item is or how far you have to progress to be able to do that, because I don't think I can do it at this point. Considering we haven't even like been to go there yet. Like I think I can go there. They wouldn't let me do that. I wonder if it's like beat Ivor or evil or whatever. I'm just gonna call him Ivor. It might supposed to be evil. I don't know. I called him Ivor my first playthrough. I think it's actually evil. Who cares? When they actually care enough to give Pokemon games voice acting is when I'll call them the I'll pronounce their names correctly. His range attack is huge, which sucks too. My Trubbishes are slowly dying. And I unfortunately don't think I'm on pace to win, which means that there's going to be a period of time, just like against the camera, where I sit there without a Trubbish out and just watch Lita fight the boss. Which is bad. Because it's going to be just as slow as the camera plays. Why couldn't Tawny be the one that goes with you to like the hard fights? Why did you shoot at the Trubbish? Normally they attack you. I really thought if I walked over that you would not hit the Trubbish with it. Alright. It's fine. We're gonna wait a little bit, I think. Yeah, we'll wait until after this is done. Yeah, you got this, Cody. Go Cruncher. Yeah, Aqua Jet, that'll do it. Why can't you use plus moves, Tony? What the heck? Or not Leader. I'm sorry I called you the wrong name. No, that's not that actually. You're way cooler than Tawny as a character, so I apologize. You're just not quite as useful as a battle partner. Yeah, when I did stuff like that hits, like, you can only dodge so well. That was a good dodge, though. I mean, I know I got clocked by it, but like Trubbish, that's what matters. And then he just turned around and pokes Trubbish in the face. That's so mean. Why did you do that to him? That was just uncalled for. He's just a little guy. You don't have to poke him like that. Stop poking Trubbish. He doesn't deserve that. I really should also keep a full health Trubbish now. Just because you, as I learned against camera, you do have to be the one that lands the killing blow. The game will not let your, like, party member land the killing blow on the rogue level. Which was terrifying, because against that camera I had like one yellow health Trubbish that was like about to get one shot by the camera. So that was kind of rough. But it was fine. I was like, if we died there though. So I'm probably gonna keep my alpha Trubbish just kind of hanging out at full health. This might be, I know I said in hindsight I should have done this against the camera, but this might be a just let him kill my whole team and start over with a rock type attack kind of situation. Although, actually, is Halicha weak to rock? I know flying is weak to rock, but then fighting is good against rock, and I don't remember if it's a two-way like interaction where fighting also resists. Like, he might actually just be neutral to rock. Which would suck. Because, yeah. Okay. Oh, that was a critical hit? Oh, good job, Trubbish. You're doing great. You know what? We're just gonna... I gotta go see that anymore. That's okay. Honestly, you know, it's this. Like, it's not, it's nothing too crazy. Hopefully tomorrow goes really well for you. Trubbish, you missed. Trubbish, he's a gigantic bird. Trubbish. Trubbish, how do you miss that? Nice crit though, you made up for it. It's almost at half health. We're doing great. Lita just landed a crit on it. Trubbish missed another sludge bomb. Everything's going fantastic. Oh my gosh, he's stunned. Oh, we can gather. Oh my gosh, the mega energy. It's crazy. I'm gonna do a normal gem boosted takedown. Oh my gosh, look at the damage. It like kind of lowered it a little bit, I think. Wow. Crazy. Oh, man. Ow, and I dodged too late for that. Okay. You know what, I might just let him kill me. Should I? I don't know. We're already like halfway through the fight. Letting him kill me now would just be stupid. Of course, we did the fast half, because it's the half where I'm also part of the battle. As opposed to the... Yeah, you too. As opposed to just, watching Lita fight it with it. Crazy. Yeah, no, it's always, it's another camera. I'm just gonna stand behind Lita, and Lita, you're gonna run over there. We're gonna fight it for me. We're doing great. Keep it up. Why is it always with Lita? I guess it didn't happen like this with Tawny because, like, Tawny was just doing enough damage that, like, the fight would have been, like, long over by now. But, like, with Naveen teaming up against the Mega Victory Belt, like, that was fun. And I didn't have super effective damage against that. Although I also resisted its attacks, so I guess that helped. My trouble. Oh my god, he's like actually destroying me right now. Hold on. What is this like weird combo that you've got going on? I know Mega Barbarical's like charge move is like a big like multi-hit punch combo, which is really fun to dodge. I like it a lot. So why do you have like weird combos? Oh, it's now here in phase 2 with that. I mean, I guess I'll take it. I mean, he's not hitting Trubbish. So, you know, it works out. Fun. Yeah. Also, what's nice is the timing for that does not seem to be any different in phase 2. Is Hawlucha like the one Pokemon that doesn't get a different like charge up move in phase 2? I guess that's why they gave him the whole like melee wombo combo, because they're like, if you put out 3D for his charge up move, he already does a scream nuke. Well, we're almost down to our final Trubbish. Sucks, because he is not almost down to the end of his life bar. Let's not dive in there. I hate that Trubbish goes for the poison jab when Hawlucha jumps over him. Like, it's a melee attack, so I guess he goes for it because he was like within melee range, but like, he's way above you. And it was a plus move too, that sucks. Ugh. Yeah, I'm 100% going to be teaching all of my Trubbish a dark type attack before we go fight for that. Because this is bad. Because now we're at the just wait for Lita to fight it. So we're just gonna kind of take a stroll. After I beat Banette, I'm gonna end stream. I mean, I think it's pretty good, like stream loop sort of thing, because the game goes into a loop of like you go through like a whole plot line of meeting 2 new like side characters, and then fighting them as like trainer bosses, and then you fight 3 rogue megas, and then you fight 2 more like trainer bosses with like rematches against previous trainer bosses kind of sprinkled throughout. So it's like we kind of did one like gameplay loop if we beat this set of rogue megas, which you know. Yeah. I guess when he starts charging, I could probably send out Trubbish to land like 1 hit, and then call him back. Like there should be enough time for that. And I won't have to worry about Trubbish getting killed or anything. Especially because this is Alpha Trubbish, she's going to be getting clipped by melee attacks like way more frequently. And hopefully it'll at least speed it up a little bit. I'm just going to lure him back over here so Quantra gets his back more action. Just... Lita, please. Please learn how to do a plus move. Like, next set of Rogue Megas, please learn how to do plus moves. I need you to be able to do that, so. Because this is not it. The damage difference is crazy between Lita and Sonic. Run into those. Charge up now. He's not! What the? He did a little like pose trick. What do you mean, game? Game, please. Okay, now he did the pose, right? Now he's gonna charge up? Yes. We can be a sludge. Wow. And we critically hit. Nice. Oh my gosh. If I didn't dodge that, that would have actually like killed me. Because I still have damage taken from when I thought he was going to charge up. That was kind of scary, actually. I really thought I was going to... I thought I was going to miss time that, and all of this is going to have to start over. Which, I mean, with a rock type move... that's the thing, I have no idea if it would be faster to just die on purpose and come back with a rollout. Or not. I wish I did, because I could like, do that. Although it kind of sucks to die on purpose, because it's like beating it first try is just like cool. Even if, like, this is the try. But, oh well. Banette will be fine. It'll be great. I mean, I Ghost resists poison. But, like, it doesn't, it's weak to dark, though. Is that, I'm pretty sure Ghost resists poison, right? I think. Yeah, probably. It's fine. But, like I said, it's weak to dark, and it'll come in with a dark type attack that's not very strong. Oh my gosh, we stunned it. That's kind of the death. Kind of crazy. And there is a police car outside my apartment right now, with its siren blaring. So, sorry if you can hear that. Thank you. It's siren and it's horn. I guess someone wasn't getting out of the way. It's kind of crazy, like, how often I with these cars. With, like, sirens and stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm just not used to living in, like, a more populated area. But it happens, like, a lot. Like, over the course of a day, it'll probably happen at least once. If I was, like, just sitting here, like, listening for it throughout the day. But... yeah. I don't know, I'm just not used to, I'm probably just not used to living in an area this populated. I'm just here for college. But, you know. Like, I don't think I'm in, like, a particularly high crime rate area. I guess I don't really know. I didn't, like, it wasn't really something I've ever looked into. So. But it does happen a lot. Because this was actually no, there was one earlier when I was setting up stream, there was a free player that was Tarragon as well, which presumably is not responding to the same like emergency because that was like 3 hours ago. So I guess maybe it could be. I don't know. Right. 1+3 sub down. Oh my gosh, red health. Crazy. I might as well bullet speed even though it's not very effective. Just because it's, you know, damage is damage. We're doing there. It's at red health. I think this is going to take less time overall than camera to do, which is sad. But, you know, whatever. Especially because Lita actually, like, had really good damage, like, type matchup against camera, so she should have been better against the camera than she was against this thing. Well, I think I was also just worse against the camera. But then again, you know, like, we still got a bit to go. It's been like half an hour already. I don't think it'll be enough. I really wish I'm probably gonna, I meant to check and see how long channels actually took. I didn't, but I still can, obviously. I just really wish that you would do like your charge attack. The charge up ones you can cancel them out of are like the only ones that you actually like want them to use because you just do so much damage to them and like cancel them out of it. It's like cool. All right, I guess you're just gonna stand there for a bit. Like, that's fine. I mean, obviously this. I guess I mean, imagine if you could like toxic like those mega fight. That'd be so nice right now. I mean, it would make all of them like super easy because toxic does percentage damage, so they would die like as fast as toxicing like a regular opponent would be. It'd just be like 30 seconds or so. I feel like they should have let you inflict them with statuses, but have the statuses like work at least a little bit differently. I mean, they already made statuses work differently in this game to where, like, sleep, or drowsiness or whatever, and confusion are, like, useless statuses in this game. Paralysis is still, like, useful, but, like, confusion is such, like, a pointless status in this game. Just because, like, it does, like, nothing. I had to, like, look up what it does. I'm pretty sure all it does is makes your Pokemon, like, walk in, like, not a straight line. Like, when it's following you, or, like, going to a location. It, like, does like a like sine wave path pattern. So I guess it gets there slightly longer, so I guess that slows down your attack speed, kind of. But like, who cares? Oh, I can't. Please. I was like, I really hope I don't use my Mega Energy just when Gordon jumps out of the way. It's so sad. Anyway. But yeah, so confusion in this game is like pretty much just Toxic is super awesome and super great and fantastic. I'd say Toxic is like better in this game than it is in mainline Pokemon. Like, not mainline, because this is a mainline game, but like, in conventional Pokemon like combat systems, Toxic is not that useful as status effect. It's like okay, but compared to the other ones, it's like not as good. But then in this game, like Toxic is so amazing because you can like stall way better than you can on. Like I know in normal games you can like use defense increasing moves and protect, and that works. But like here, you can just like run around, and it's great. And they're like whip. It just doesn't work as great when like all of their attacks are like with Grandpa. But I'd say Toxic is a better way in this game than it is in other Pokemon games. And then yeah, Confusion's way worse. Sleep is replaced with drowsiness, which is another status effect. Like I don't really care that much about drowsiness. Paralysis I care about a little bit, but not a ton. Like, status effects in this game really are not that big of a deal, except for, like, Toxic and Burn, I guess, would also, like, under the same vein as Toxic. I feel like it's just more effective. Like, even if you're attacking constantly, I'm kind of curious if you could get around the same amount of attacks off the full toxic crazy as you should in like a mainline game. I say mainline game like this isn't mainline, in like a conventional attacks combat system game. I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad toxic's good in this game. But I feel like if you like changed it so like you could toxic a rogue mega, but it didn't do percentage damage, it just did like a flat amount, like that would be fine. You know, it would help a lot. it'd be cool. There's a I wouldn't even be able to do it against BJ. He can't get toxic. But no, they're just gonna need all that, which makes sense. I mean, it's easier to do than trying to like make it look differently in grass and rogue mega too. Is gonna get another plus move sub time? Okay, pretty good. He's getting low. This is definitely going faster than camera. Thank goodness. Alright, come on, Lita. Just a little one. Thank goodness that your partners in these fights get infinite like revives. Like they were like the partners already are not helpful except for Tommy, like as you can tell by how long this is taking. Like when you're doing a casual fight, they're just not that helpful. So at least they can't be like removed from the fight after like a minute because their Pokemon don't have like they don't try and keep their Pokemon alive at all. They just throw moves. So the Pokemon will die really fast, especially against like Heatran. Like Tawny and Karina, just like in fights against Heatran. Oh, he didn't burn the hit. Okay, so he's like at 1 HP then. Okay, I can probably just send out everything. It's fine. Especially if he's gonna do that. Alright, bye. Super easy. I mean, honestly, like, it's just not even a challenge. That was, like, it was so chill, and it was great. Yeah. Alright, one more. Really quick, gonna teach you all dark type attacks, so. But, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I'm glad, because, like, yeah, Mega Heatran especially is, like, the one I'm thinking of, because Mega Heatran's, like, charge attack is, like, actually hard to dodge, in my opinion. Like, usually it clips me, like, a little bit, it just doesn't, like, kill me. I say usually it clips me, like, I fought him more than twice. But I guess he uses it a lot, because I did timeout against him, so he did use it a lot of times. But, anyway, real quick, you all are going to learn Brutal Swing. Like, please immediately learn Brutal Swing. Oh my gosh, over Mudshot. And you're gonna, you know what? We're gonna teach you self-destruct over takedown. Because this is why you have the neutral gem or the normal gem. I mean. But yeah, like Heatran's thing is like a gigantic laser, and because you dodge it by just running around him in circles, and he chases you with the laser, like he does like a full 360 with it. So it's like guaranteed to hit Tawny and Lita, or not Tawny and Lita, sorry, Tawny and Karina. So like, yeah, if they didn't have infinite like revives, they would both be taken out of the fight after he uses it like 3 times. I mean, I don't think it one-shots them, so I guess it'd be a little bit more than that, but they would not last very long. And you can say the same about some of the ones. I mean, like Hawlucha. I guess Hawlucha's is guaranteed to land against Lita, because Lita's not going to call back her Pokemon. It's just going to sit there in the middle of the field and then get screen nuked. The only way to stop it would be to, like, be playing the game normally and actually do enough damage to stagger him out of it. So, I guess in a casual playthrough it'll never hit Lita, because you'll just keep stopping it from activating. Also, I really need to get a fast travel here. I'm going to enter Wild Zone 8 because, like, I do not have fast travel in this entire region. So, just real quick. This is where I caught my first ever natural shiny. This Numel right here, shiny Numel, was, oh, there's a TM just sitting there. I mean, I might as well grab it. Rock Tomb. I can't use that. But I have it. My first ever natural shiny was that Numel. It was shiny. And I didn't notice until it did the little sparkly sound, because Numel, like, the green on his back becomes like kind of a soft pastel blue. So yeah, if it didn't do the shiny sound, I might have noticed, but I definitely didn't when I was like first loading in and walking in here until it did the little like blowing, like shiny sound. Obviously, the Mareep that you get for a side quest doesn't count because that's scripted to be a shiny. All right, Banette. Oh boy, it's great. Naveen's dark type. All my Trubbishes know a dark type attack. This will go fast, and surely he'll use like plus moves because like, you know, he's competent. Surely, right? I don't think he's going to. If Lita didn't, I don't see why Naveen would. Because they're like the same. Like it makes sense for Tawny to be the one that does. I guess it did, yeah. It makes more sense for Naveen to be the same as Lita than the same as Tawny in terms of like power level. Bad, I guess is where I'm trying to say. They're both bad. Although his Ariados was kind of strong, maybe. We're gonna see it be significantly less effective here. Even though Bug is super effective against Dark, not why am I thinking about Dark? Never mind. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. His Ariados is not hitting a lot. Anyway. It'll be like Brutal Swing. How much damage are we talking? Not a ton, not a ton. Can we at least like, oh no. I was gonna say, do we at least like just, I don't remember if you just like one-shot the clones or not, and you don't. So that's bad. Yeah. I feel like I remember just destroying the clones like super easily. Who's that in my team that would have been like good for this? In my casual play, I don't think it is. I'm not make this brutal swing game. Oh, okay. I'm gonna call you back. Yeah, that sucks though, because the betting on. Oh, it's just the one swing. Oh, okay, that's super chill. Yeah, because trying to use plus moves just to hit a fake one is like kind of sucky. But it's obvious which one's real. This one's the real one because it doesn't have a health bar over its head because its health bar is at the top of the screen instead. So that's the real one. It's easy to figure out which one's real. It's just I thought I remembered the fake ones getting like killed in one hit. Although maybe I'm just thinking of like conventional game design, where usually clones of stuff just die like immediately. Maybe it was like 2 hits. Surely not that much weaker. Wait, what the? Why is this bucket out so weird? That didn't hit? Are you kidding me? Because it was doing like the whole like weird thing. It just missed? Dude, that was a plus move. Super effective. Ah, dang it. It's fine. Honestly, like, for one Trubbish, we're doing, like, pretty good so far. For one Trubbish that, like, did not know that I was good. Just kidding. That was also a plus move. Why did you still throw that? She left, like, way before you got there. It's fine. One Trubbish down, and we got, you know, something. I'm gonna wait for her to finish doing like that, in the hopes that this will actually like win. Yes. Cool, nice dodge step. We have fairly sidestep. That's fantastic. What are you doing? Or not, that's fine. Dang it. I guess I might as well be using poison type attacks while I'm waiting for Brutal Swing to get off cooldown. It's not gonna be a lot. Oh no. Come back. Please, thank you. There we go. That's kind of what it's like supposed to look like. I don't know why she wasn't really doing that with her charge attack like the other times. Where like each clone goes for No, you're... Gosh dang it, dude. I suck. My fingers slipped off the lock-on button, so I just rolled instead of using Brutal Swing. And then... whip. and I'm protected from the same area where Stabilize did, then he's stabilized. Come back, Trubbish. It's gonna get a lot worse in phase 2. Like right now, it's actually like it's pretty chill. We're doing good. Yeah, the fact that that doesn't land does kind of suck. I'm gonna go for a first jump. Never mind. It just hit there. What am I gonna do? Although activating the move, even though it didn't land, it still gives me some mega energy. So it was like, I guess that's also why it's worth using. I don't feel it's not very effective. Please don't. Gosh dang it. Why do you still throw the attack though? Like, actually, she left so long ago. It's fine. It's totally fine. Everything's fine. Actually, pretty good. I don't have the mega energy. Okay. Go here. Wait for her to do the dash. Yep. Alright. And the attack. You're the real one. Please hit. Yes. Big. Okay. Yeah, I think Beedrill also just doesn't have that much health. Because, like, we're doing a super effective plus move on her, which is doing, like, as much damage as the neutrally effective... Or, no, or is... Actually, is Beedrill weak? No, never mind. I'm stupid. Because Beedrill's weak. I think. Unless Bug resist them. I never know. There's some like weird type methods that I don't actually of whether or not Bug resists ground. I don't think it does. Bug doesn't resist that many things. I'm not so. I'm erring on the side of it probably doesn't. It's not a great type. Forgot to wait for the He's almost at half health already though, and he's only lost 1 and almost 2 Trubbish. Okay, 2 Trubbish. But, oh, they broke a fake one? Oh, that's, oh my god, crazy. Oh, Naveen gotta have at least like a, oh, okay, if you're gonna break a fake one. Yeah, so the problem is that now there's one more fake one. Which, honestly, isn't that big of a deal. Because, okay, well, I was about to say, because most of your attacks aren't really, like, actually hitting me at all. Or they're, like, going for me instead of, like, hit Trubbish. And then I say that Trubbish has now been hit twice since I was starting that fight. Oops. I will stabilize me with a protective shield, thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, come back, Trubbish. Stop confusing me. Alright, make sure there's going to do that. There we go. Now hit it with that. Block. Huge damage. Why did I press Toxic? What am I doing? It's okay, I did it for the mega energy, obviously. Using a move? Yeah. Totally why. I'm gonna call that Trubbish if I'm gonna avoid a real game. I don't want to get clipped by a random Shadow Sneak or Champion for his Shadow Sneaks that stabilize you. Don't forget it. It's fine. This is going pretty fast actually. This is chill. Although this third Trubbish has died kind of quickly. Like that there's already a red health kinda sucks. But like, it's fine. We're on pace to not need to sit there and wait for Naveen to do anything. I actually haven't even been paying attention to see if Naveen is using plus moves. I doubt he is, but I if he did, I haven't noticed. I think Banette would be dying faster than she was already. Oh, that's too bad. That should have right for Trubbish because that kind of sucks. Like, I feel like Banette would be dying a bit faster. Kind of just running into everything. Alright, come back, Trubbish. Yeah, Banette has one of the least threatening charge attacks. Like, yeah. I mean, I know there's a good amount of them that you can just sprint and you'll dodge, but I mean, it's really just not that big of an issue. I feel like they could have made the clones more threatening in it, just because it's like, oh, okay, hold on, let's not die, please. Just because, like, in theory, you can kill the clones before they get a chance to be used in the attack. In practice, like, even playing casually, you're not going to kill all the clones. You're probably honestly just going to focus on the real one. Like, that's what I did. I just kind of ignored the clones, to be honest. Because Banette just doesn't have much health. And died pretty fast. From my one time ever fighting it before this. So, you know. It's not exactly like an expert, but she died like super fast, and I just kind of ignored the clone. So it's like, because in theory you could get rid of the clones before they get a chance to be used in the attack. I think they could have made the clones more of an issue if they're around for the attack. I am dying. Oh no! Please. I really gotta stop just like standing in the middle of all the Banettes and just assume it's gonna be fine. Come on, do like the card deck. Yeah, my damage output has definitely dropped off severely now with more clones. So Trubbishes is getting hit by a lot more stuff, and also like I'm getting hit by a lot more stuff. So, yeah, it's still fun. At the end of the day, I at least have like this window to just kind of do whatever. I'm just gonna use this. I'm not gonna hit. Oh, that's good. I was gonna say, it's just gonna give me some damage before I do this one. I'm gonna play a little bit more safe here, just because I have almost died twice now, and I really don't want to. Yeah, Scraggy, increase your special attack, and then hit a clone with it. Yep, good job. Yep. Yeah, actually, the fact that she's dying this fast when Naveen is also like I know Naveen has dark type attacks too, but he's kind of like, he doesn't, I don't think he targets the main one, he just kind of hits whichever one's closest. So like, he's hitting clones a lot. I mean, one of the clones died, which is wild. Although maybe their health is like kept consistent. Like, I assume that when, after her charge attack, the clone health like gets reset. That could be wrong. That. I probably shouldn't have called him back there. It's just, I'm always afraid of like the clone just popping up on Trubbishes location, or me sending him out right into an attack. Yep, good job. I'm gonna do that. I know it's a clone, I just want to get my damage from it. Never mind. I mean, I still get to keep the Mega MVP, but yeah, we done a good job. If I get down to one Trubbish left, because Trubbish is honestly kind of taking a lot of damage. Like, Banette's hitting pretty hard. If I get down to just one, I'm probably gonna wait for the game to do it. Although hit her once whenever she's like going back to the middle after the attack. So I'm gonna do Poison Jab first, so I have enough energy to do plus 3 this way. Bonk. It's slow, but I mean, I wasn't even hitting her that often when all the clones were out anyway, so yeah. The first phase went pretty fast. I was like, oh, this won't take very long. Surely not. This is the first phase. Like, look how fast she's dying. And now it's like, nope. Super slow. Clones everywhere. I have to keep running away. Not nearly as slow as Halucha though, so I'll take it. Like, she's getting pretty close to red health, so I still have a whole 2 Trubbishes alive there. Oh, you can't. I got that. It wasn't only that under over there before. Nice poison jab, Trubbish. Good job. Like, if the real one's close by, I'll just hit it. Yeah. I don't even think I was aimed at him. I think she just happened to, like, hit him. Oh, yeah, okay. See, the moment I try, like, actually hitting her during the clones, it's just bad. it's just better not to. I'm just getting impatient after friggin' Felicia. Go back. I should have mega energy. I'm just trying to, at the very least, like, have enough mega energy to hit her with a plus move every time she comes to the middle here. I'm so stupid. I can't believe I just did that. Oh my god. Well, that was ridiculous. That was. I'm so dumb. It's fine. Trubbishes is gonna land now. It's not nearly as good as the plus one, but I'll have a plus one ready for next time, and I won't be a moron and attack her when I know she's scripted to do the like double team animation. Which, yeah, I'm so dumb. I can't believe I just threw that away like that. Alright, there we go. Don't be an idiot. Just use like poison jab first, just to get some energy. No way, Trubbish. Why? Okay. Well, she's got red health. It's not really thanks to me. I can't believe it had me lock onto the clone behind her and run over and then not even hit the clone with a brutal swing. Okay, that sucks. That really sucks. It actually had me lock onto the clone behind her. Gosh dang it, man. Why would it do that? You're doing fine, Trevor. Just stay over there. No, why would you teleport to me? Normally you're fine with being super far away. It's fine, he's not actually doing it. Alright, cool, that was that. Okay. That was actually really good. In terms of how many hits I was rolling. I mean, I know it wasn't a ton of damage, but like, a lot of mega energy and stuff. It seems like the second, like, I don't know if it's like supposed to be like this, if it's just because I'm around the outside by the time she does this, but I feel like the last time her clones like changed locations prior to her doing the charge moves, they like all go on the outside, so it's less, like, it's not like that, where they're all like in the middle, and they're all just beating the crap out of you. Because if I do this, I'm just doing, like, I know it's a clone, it's not the real one, so I'm just doing it for the energy. And then, oh, that's not going to get images. Hopefully not going to keep getting into it. Okay. It's fine, I don't know that. Okay, no, you're doing great. Nice job. Alright, cool. Alright. I'm so, oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I actually, you know, that was calculated, of course. I walked into that. Expertly calculated. I definitely didn't forget again not to do brutal swing. And she just happened, like, I just was so slow that she was just done with the animation by the time I got advantage. I definitely, like, realized that and just timed it perfectly, obviously. That was the intention. For sure. Am I this dumb? I've done it like 7 times. Where I run into brutal swing. Like an idiot. It's like, oh yeah, she dodges it. Oh my gosh. It's fine. Honestly, she's like about to be dead. Wait for her to finish that, and now hit her with it. And does this just kill? Not quite. Alright, come back. I think it's gonna start saying that she like held on and stuff if the beam starts actually hitting the wall. Because, like, this is, like, 0 health, but the final couple pixels are all included, like, is 1 HP. I'm trying to see, yeah, Banette entered the hit, yes. Like I'm trying to see if it shows up, but with all the Banets spamming, like there's a lot more going on than normal. But alright, after this she's gonna die. That was chill. That wasn't awful. That wasn't terrible. Okay, I guess she's over there. Sure. Okay, wait for her to do the thing so she doesn't dodge. Okay. Well, there we go. Defeated. And one of my lower level Trubbishes was the ones that like was active when I beat her, so he got the most experience points. And that's the next set of Rogue Megas. That was a little rough. That took that took a while. Hopefully next time it won't be as bad. At some point, Lita and Naveen surely start doing plus moves. Hi, Zygarde. Because they Mega Evolve at some point. Like, Naveen Mega Evolves, like, not that long from now, right? Like, I don't remember exactly when you fight him and he Mega Evolves his Pokemon, but I don't think it's very long from now, so. Anyway. Hi, L. Only with Mega Evolves and Plus moves can you stand up to Rogue Mega Evolve Pokemon effectively. It's like, I know. Trust me, I am very aware that this is not an effective strategy against Rogue Mega Pokemon. Anyway, bye, L. L's just here to show up, talk about like, ooh, Zygarde, oh my, whoa, balance, nature, and then just leaves. Like, okay, thanks, L, bye. He doesn't even get a battle until the post game. Like, and he does, but to be fair to L, he does have a Garbodor on his team, so he is probably the best side character that you fight in the game. Because he does have Garbodor on his team. It's not Trubbish, but it is also like level like 85, so it'd be weird if it was Trubbish still. I'll have level 85 Trubbish, but like, yeah. I did great. Thanks, yeah, no, I did fantastic. We did kind of leave the heavy lifting to you again. Oh, for sure. Yep, I definitely did the heavy lifting. Yeah. I think with Tawny against Beedrill, she did like at least 80% of Beedrill's health. It's just that like, yeah. And now I'm gonna fight Ivor. There he is. Oh, he's spooky. But that's not gonna be tonight, because it's I mean, it's a good stopping point, right? I beat the Rogue Megas, and also like after the Rogue Megas, they're a little bit draining, just a tad bit draining. No, of course not. Oh, I guess this one does also make you get the ticket early. I guess because you don't plan on doing the side quest until after you're there, right? So get a challenger's ticket, yeah. Yeah, against Jasant, Corbeau, and I think even Grisham, you don't have to get it until like right before their boss fight. But because this one, like you go to the dojo and then the whole like plot line with Gwen and Ivor starts, instead of like where the other ones where you're kind of forced into it. And it's not because that's your promotion match target, it's just like other circumstances cause you to go into that plot line. And then you just happen to, because you know, it's a game, happen to get matched against the relevant character. Like Corbeau, you're in Corbeau's office sitting in a sofa looking right at him, and then you get paired up in a promotion match and it's him, and he's just like, oh, well, how about that? And it's like, yeah, how about that? Kind of a little convenient, but you know, it's a game. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this stream. I had a good time. Tarragon was actually like super easy, barely an inconvenience. He took 2 tries, which I'm pretty sure is how many tries he took me in my casual playthrough. I'm pretty sure that was my first ever casual playthrough death, was to Mega Excadrill, because I was like, oh, Mega Emboar, this will be great. And then got like 1 shot, because Mega Excadrill hits so hard. But yeah. And then Canary I'm pretty sure I beat first try. just like here. She's not that hard. But she will get her revenge next stream because, yeah, you have to fight her during the whole Ivor Gwen questline segment. But anyway, thanks for watching, those who did. Kind of late at night, at least in my time zone, so it was a little weird. But I'm busy this weekend, so I was like, I want to stream, but I'm not gonna really have. I don't know if I'll have time this weekend. I might end up having time this weekend, so maybe I'll also stream like Saturday. But I don't know if I will or not. So I was like, I gotta get to streaming while I have the chance. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this stream. I'm gonna save my game again because just like anyone playing a game, I'm gonna save like 3 or 4 times to make sure it actually saves. I guarantee you, after I turn off the stream, I'm gonna save it another time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.